Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro, and we are back with the early Saturday stream yet again. Doing the same thing we did last week here, so hopefully we'll have some success. Hey Bo, what's up buddy? Hopefully we'll have some success a little bit early in the day, but it's Saturday, so there should be people playing. It's mostly going to be Azralon people though. Usually, whenever I'm early in the day, I always see a lot of Azralonians. Oh, Freehold 11, now that's a key I haven't seen since Tuesday, so I'm happy about that. Kira Life, what's up buddy? How's it going? Toby, how you doing today? Alright, so last night we successfully completed Motherload 17. So I got a 17 done at least. But man, that last boss really gave us a lot of problems. It was mostly just mental stuff, honestly. We were just having trouble getting there mentally. But it was not bad at all, actually. The dungeon itself was not very hard. Like, actually, the trash was extremely easy for 17. I was very kind of surprised at how easy it was. But the bosses were not that hard either, really. Like, the first boss especially was definitely easier than I expected it to be. Can you solo? Yeah, I could solo lots of them, I'm sure. I mean, I already soloed 10 at all in Season 2. But I'd imagine, you know, anything lower than 10 I could solo right now, even in Season 3. So, I don't know. Haven't had time to try, but yeah, I'm sure I could. Alright, so what do we got? Freehold. Got a lot of people signing up. It's good to see that. And we'll head out. That's a lot of people signing up. Too bad that most of them are probably like made of literal trash. They're born in a trash compactor. Anyway, Robert, what's up? I challenged you to. Sadly, I don't have time, man. I used to do a lot of soloing back in Legion, but that was when like things were elongated and there wasn't so much difficulty in 5-man, so I wasn't as challenged as I am now. But yeah, I would rather do alts at this point than solo. The thing is, when you solo, cool. Anyway, the thing is, when you solo, it takes like the full day, right? Like it's, at least when you're doing the challenging stuff, it's gonna be like a 3 or 4 hour thing, you know? So that's like the whole day, so don't really have plans to do that right now. Maybe in the future, though. Probably at the end of whatever the final season is, we might be able to. Just, you know, like, we're getting to the zenith of power anyway here. But I can only imagine. If it gets any crazier, I can only imagine. Now, I don't see the freehold listed. It's right there. But a lot of people in the queue, so I'm not going to say you're going to get invited one way or the other. Flinzy, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Hi, what do you think? Will Sylvanas kill N'Zoth alone? I don't know what's going to happen with the lore. Man, this lore is nuts, to be honest. Like, I've never really cared about the lore before. I say this all the time, but... Hey, Brandon, what's up, buddy? That's a sharp hat you have? Thanks, man. It is a sharp... You're right, it is nice. I was wearing... The first time I wore this hat on live stream was the day that, Lil Kid, the Demon Hunter, left a minute, not even 40 seconds into the dungeon because we didn't do a countdown. I'll never forget that. And neither should you, because it's clipped. I got a lot of work to do this next few days, though. I got to make a video on essences. That'll be tomorrow. And I got to upload that clip from Tuesday. I think the queue might be full, though. Not showing up for me. No such thing. But yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I remember watching the Tenant Hall. It kept porting you back to the mobs at the top of the stairs. Oh, man. That's... yeah, that's not funny there, but... Haven't had that happen in a while, luckily. I like cats myself. It hides my bald when I don't shave my head. Oh, yeah. Yep. Someday I'm going to shave my head. I just don't know when that's going to be. Hey, Metro Dan, what's up, buddy? How's your Mythic rating going so far? Hasn't started yet, but we are looking for people. So if anybody out there is looking for a raiding guild that's been raiding together since mid-Wrath and... Raids Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern. Let me know. We got some spots we got to fill up. Hey, Jeff, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? I'm doing good. You can't do MDI strats without countdowns. It was just like, because, you know, Demon Hunter won a pre-meta or whatever, and the guy was pissed that we didn't do it. But, I don't know. Weird situation there. I saw you do a 14 in Legion, I guess. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, man. Good. Just did under 10 and got Spore on my Demon Hunter. Sweet, man. Good trinket. Oh, wait. We didn't change any of our stuff. Fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and change all of our stuff. We're still wearing what we were wearing last night, yeah. Man, we burned through a lot of friggin' tomes just from like changing shit out in the world before the dungeon starts. Grip of the Dead. This is an 11, so we might, yeah, you know what? Fuck them. Let's do Ripple in Space. And we don't actually need, there's almost no magic damage on this dungeon, so what else? Maybe, I guess Aegis of the Deep, probably. There's a lot of trash, so let's use Aegis of the Deep and Ripple in Space. Let's give it a try. There's a rest area close by. Oh, is there? I didn't even know. Yeah, hey Winter, what's up, buddy? Trying to do freehold. Wait, 50? What? 5? I'm not gonna be doing any 5s if that was your question, but anyway, let's see. But yeah, I don't know what today's gonna be like, guys. I mean, I'm trying to leave at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, so a little bit under 4 hours from now. But I haven't even talked to my family today. Like, I don't know where they are and not responding. So not sure what's going on. Don't know if we're even still going. How's your IO doing? You haven't checked in a while. Let's see. 11:08 it looks like. I still need a timed Sethralis. That's the one thing that's probably holding me back. Let's check it out on the website. They want you to stream? Yeah, that's why I'm streaming now, yeah. Metro, you can do a video in which you prefer, in which dungeon you prefer, which, I'm making that video tomorrow, dude. It's not gonna be like which dungeon, which essence, but I'm gonna be talking about all the different essences and combinations that you might see them on. Okay. 13s this week is the real deal. Yeah, after 12 it starts getting legit as F, as they say. AF. Legit AF. AFLOC. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I am I'm actually higher than that. It hasn't updated yet today. Oh yeah, it's not even 10 o'clock yet. So the add-on's not updated yet today. I'm 1,130 score right now. So that's not bad, realistically. Still the highest on the realm, probably by no small margin. Oh, Alex is actually right on me. That's funny. Alex is 3rd on the realm. That's funny. Looks like Shakro doesn't even play anymore. Anyway, oh, we're going? Holy shit. All right. Here we go. Let's rock, I guess. Did we even... Yeah, I guess we did a countdown. I missed it. We shrouded up. A little hesitation there in the shroud. Anyway, my blood DK is the highest on the realm at 375 or 750. Fuck. That says more about my realm than me, though. Yeah, sadly it does. It's pretty low. I was higher than that last week. There's not a lot of blood DKs on the realm, I guess, or not a lot of tanks in general, or something, maybe. Didn't know. Oh boy. I bone storm way too early. Anyway, for the first time ever, I feel good at 1.1. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good for right now, you know. I mean, it's not like top of the world or nothing like that, but it's definitely good. I haven't really focused on doing anything higher than 11s anyway this week, so any score I've gained this week, like I've gained like 150 score, and it's all been kind of, or not really, I've given like maybe like 90 score. And it's all just been from completing keys on time. It's not really doing anything, pushing like anything. Alright. Hey Metro, what's up? Babacule. Limits, JTH pieces or method, who is winning? No idea. Don't care. For the fuck, okay, we read that. What's your average AoE DPS there? I don't know. Too hard to tell. Too many variables. Okay, hopefully he'll be good. I was worried that I was going to use that and he was going to pour it away. What's going on here? Current segment. Whoops. If there was a dungeon for Ripple in Space, this is definitely the one, though. You're going to get a good amount of value out of the miner as well, because you're going to be mounting up so often to run between packs. So this is actually a really good dungeon for Ripple in Space. But obviously it means you're not taking a second defensive trait. But to be fair, you kind of don't need it, because the one I would normally take would be the magic thing, and there's hardly any magic damage at all in this dungeon. Very little magic damage. Higher DPS than that warrior. Oh, yeah. Okay, see you later. So I just don't get it, man. I don't know. But guess I gotta res him.
Beware. This one's going right in your deadlights. Oh, don't crack your teacup. Beware.
It's gonna. Thought it might hit us, but it didn't. Oh, my shoulders are breaking as well. Gotta make time to repair those. So I guess I won't bring it. I'm not even gonna bring it up. I'm gonna wait until somebody notices. I've changed something. Not IRL, but in-game. Made a change to the game. Let's see if anybody notices, because I don't know, maybe people won't notice. Shadow 17k DPS. Yeah, he's doing real good. Your icons. You noticed. Anyway. What do you think? You're showing your essences. Oh, I also changed that, but that was yesterday. That was the other day. Alright, let's repair quick.
I have many, many wares.
The icons do look a lot cleaner, though. Yeah, how nuts are they? I can't believe it, man. It's so crazy looking. This is, I don't know exactly how this works, like visually. Like, I'm not a fucking graphic designer or anything like that. But this is something that they do with like, it's common in Pokemon, like basically any like old game that's getting kind of like remade. They do shit like this, and it just looks crazy. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, it's unbelievable. Okay, this maybe is really stupid. I don't know. About to find out, I suppose. Of course. Actually, we got really good AoE DPS, it looks like, so we're fine. Just gotta kill some of these. This still works even if you're rooted, by the way. This essence still moves you, even if you're rooted. And we still can't interrupt. So that's kind of cool. Of course, if you're rooted, you can't pick up the orbs from your essence, or from your Azurite trait. Let's get this shit out of the way here. Got Bone Storm coming. Let's use it. Put them all together. Range gonna be on those ones, hopefully. Yeah, that 17 we did last night, though, was kind of nuts. Like, the fucking orbs were so bulky, dude. They took 2 Death Strikes. I hit them with the Death Strike, and they didn't die. How nuts is that? I couldn't believe it. Did not die to a Death Strike. I was really shocked. There was multiple times where I thought I had one, and it didn't die to Death Strike. I was like, oh, well, that's unfortunate. Kind of nuts. I never really thought about that, you know. Carving the shit up though, not too bad. What do we got in this pack here? Let's get this guy. Nothing over there, so we can easily get that too. After this emissary is gone, we'll get it. Morning Metro. Hey, what's up, what's up, Inferno Master? How's it going, buddy? What are you up to this morning? Anything good? Watching cartoons. It's Saturday morning, guys. Pokemon on today? I don't know, man. They used to have it on all the time on Saturday. I don't know how cartoons work now, man. It's been too long. I haven't watched in too long. To be honest, I wouldn't mind watching the Pokemon anime at times. It's good. However, woke up, it's thunderstorming, like something crazy outside. Oh, really? Well, hopefully you're safe. There was no rain at all yesterday, but we had a fucking ridiculous air-to-ground lightning strike. Like, it hit something and it just blew it apart. I don't know what it was, but you could hear it from wherever the hell it was to hear. It was crazy. It scared the fucking shit out of me, honestly. Like, legit scared the hell out of me. I was just sitting here talking to Cop, and all of a sudden it was like, pew! And like, everything kind of shook. Fucking nuts. It was Russia? Oh, was it? Damn. Well, I guess we don't need, we have no, yeah, we don't need to wait for Lust here, so let's go. Let's go! Let's use a real pot here, because this one's going to be tight. Quickly get that off. Good, good, good. At least you got some wind going on up there today. Your curtains are blowing. Yeah, it was windy yesterday too, to be fair. It's a nice breeze, even though it's like mad hot. But it's gone already. Anyway, yeah, it's been a nice. We've had like semi-nice breeze the last 2 days. I guess we're doing this dungeon without Lust. I have no sympathy though. It's on the group leader, man. Anybody who puts a group together and doesn't include a bloodlust is really just silly. Anyway, it's supposed to be 105 today in the NYC area. Damn, that's awesome. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be not too much shorter than that here. It's not gonna be 105, I'm sure, but a couple degrees shy of it. This is always exciting to me. I love the heat. Feels like summer, man, and summer feels like fun. Something about summer that I've always, you know, I guess because when you're a kid, you kind of, summer's the time when you, like, you know, all the cool shit happens. No school, pool parties, and all that kind of shit. You know, it's cool anyway. Down here in Atlanta, ain't supposed to get over 90 degrees. That's fun. It's going to be hotter here than in hot Atlanta, as they say. So I'm going to petition for a name change there, because that's not accurate. It's not hot Pennsylvania, right? That doesn't know that you could stand in this. Anyway, how much is that in Celsius? I think like 12 or some shit. I don't know, man. I'm no mathematician, man. Celsius? Who the fuck uses Celsius? Anyway, 40. Oh, nice. It's not bad. Alright, we'll go big here. It's hot where you are because you got no AC. Well, it's hot where I am, like, literally, but it's also hot in the state, the part of the state I live in, and that has nothing to do with not having AC. Real geniuses use Kelvin. Yeah, Kelvin's what you gotta use. I don't know why anybody would use Celsius. Anyway, sup, homie? Eggscape07. What's up, man? New name. How's it going? How you doing today, my friend? 12 Celsius is chilly cold. Nice. Keep that up. Keep that up. Where is it? Antarctica, maybe? Is that cold? 12 Celsius is mad cold. Nice. Mad cold. Whoa. Alright, relax. It's not that serious, man. I didn't know you were so angry. Roasting in this heat, LeMayo? Oh, yeah. Me too, I guess. But I'm happy about it, man. I like roasting. There's something really special about summer, honestly. I don't know why. I guess if I lived in Swag District or somewhere, it would be like, oh, it's summer all the time. So I don't like the heat. Like some of you guys were like, oh, it's gonna be 100 today in Arizona. I'm gonna move to Antarctica. Like you guys who are complaining about that, you know. Anyway, 5 degrees Celsius is mad cold here. 12 Celsius is winter is warmish. Nice, that's pretty good then. Yeah, I was just joking, man. I know it's not 12, but anyway, I say we pull here. Because this pack can actually get killed by the... We just got to be ready to move from the sea spout. There it is.
That's your cue,
Oh, yeah, as you see, the pack can actually kill itself here, so we don't really even need to worry about it. It can kill the emissary too, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's an explosive about to go off. AMS. Mob's dead now. Who's down here? The rogue did the RP. Oh, there's a void emissary over there. I forgot about that. Yeah, we don't kill a single void emissary in this dungeon this week. It's kind of crazy. Dungeons like this on non-void emissary like preference weeks, it's gonna be really easy to avoid them. Like, there's just so much trash, you know. We don't need to pull any of this shit. I mean, we could if we wanted to, but why would we? I don't know. Now they're really not even dangerous now. It's kind of crazy. Alright, should be an easy one here. Are the positions random each run? Not each run, no. It's week to week. They have like set spawns each week. And what it seems like, there's some kind of like preference on which one is dominant. Like last week there was probably like, I'd say it's like 3-to-1 for one of them, and then 1-to-1 for all the others. So I think 3-to-1 was Shadow last week, obviously. Void, whatever you call it. And this week, it's 3-to-1 for Tides. And then next week, assumingly, it'll be 3-to-1 for Enchanted. Which actually might be pretty pesky, to be fair. That one might be a pain in the ass. In fact, I think it will be, because these mobs have already caused problems this week. We had one yesterday where the guy the emissary got pushed off a cliff and aggroed trash below us in Shrine. In that first pull in Shrine, or the second, really. First pull and a half, basically, in Shrine. And it got knocked off the cliff and aggroed shit. So they can get knocked off wherever they're standing. We saw that in Atoll as well, and it was actually a good thing. But in Shrine, it was not a good thing. Oh man, that's harsh. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say harsh. It's our mistake, but people just try to fiddle with those things way too much, man. You don't need to do that. They're not that serious. Like, unless it's like a giant pack and you want to go real bursty, you don't even need to kill them, honestly. Like, don't even attack them. Just let them sit there. The passive AoE that we're going to do to them is going to knock them back a little bit. And, yeah, you're not going to kill yourself. It's not that much damage, you know what I mean? It's not worth, like, one person damaging them and losing all the DPS that they're doing because of it. Which is what happens all the time in here. It's like, people will come in here, like, do, like, full DPS to that one mob. Basically doing 0 effective damage on the pack. And then they knock it back so far that it ends up aggroing trash or something, you know? Suboptimal, as they say. Alright. Use that. Good morning, Metro. Big Jeff, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, I just got up too, to be fair. I'm trying to go out this afternoon, so I gotta get an early stream in, but I know most people probably are awake, not awake yet and shit. So far, so good, though. We got Freehold, which is actually the dungeon I need the most, so happy about that, at least. Oh, also, from that mother load last night, I actually got an upgrade ring. It's still still 430, but I always get stuck there, man. Anyway, yeah, I got the Foot Bomb Championship ring, which is appropriate. So, yeah. That's helpful. Alright, Enchanted Emissary here, so let's not make that mistake. What do we need count-wise? 77. So we still need a fair amount. This is, I think, the most we've needed. It's rare to run with rogues, I guess, now. Keep flubbing my runic power. Oh well. What's your eye level now? 334 if I put on 2 430 trinkets, but right now I'm sticking with the Diamond Lace Refracted Prism. Hopefully I'll get a... I still need a bracer upgrade. That's it. Then everything else is 430. If I can get a bracer upgrade, I'll have full 430 or higher, which would be nice, obviously. Nope. Cut my... Alright, interesting. Okay, we're not.
Well, look at that. Caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Greece comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty.
Get the rest of these. It's just free count, really. It's just free loot, Terry would say. Oh, yeah, go to the boss. Whatever. No problem, really, at all. Raging is a problem, though. Oh, yeah, raging is a real problem. This guy on raging is actually mad hard. I think I died to him on a 10 with raging earlier in the week. Maybe it was an 11, but it was not a hard key, that's for sure. Nothing special. This guy just spanks. Choose rune weapon. We probably should have saved it. If we're going to use it here, we probably should have used it at the raging time period, but whatever. Try to have a backup for the boss at least. Need a lot of count too. I have to get some stuff here. I don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to have to do something. We'll get that pack then, and we don't want to fuck with Shadow Emissaries if we don't have to, right? No reason to. You missed something though. We should be good on count at this point. But there's plenty over here. We're gonna double upgrade this pretty easily, it looks like. Don't get hit by that. Anyway, have you found any nice uses for Ripple? Not like any fancy ones, no. I mean, I don't really use it that often. I've just only used it for this dungeon because I don't really need the defensive ones that I've been taking anyway. And it does a lot. I mean, there's a lot of high volume trash, so it's really nice for that. But nah, nothing fancy. Does Ripple do more overall DPS than Anima? It's pretty close. I'd say they're pretty even. The problem is to get them even, you have to use Vamp Blood a lot to maximize Anima, which I'm not trying to do, right? Like I don't know. It just really leaves a bad taste in my mouth doing that. I don't really like it. What do you think about Blood DK's damage at the moment? It seems like we got buffed, to be honest. I'm doing so much damage. But I think it's mostly just because the potions and the essences. Like, nothing really else has changed. The potions, which I haven't been using a lot of, are really a high impact thing. I just need to farm a ton of herbs. So just tough to find the time. I farmed for about an hour last night, and I got about 70 potions, so just got to make a whole stack of them for this coming week here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy some herbs on the auction house, which I can do. Hopefully, eventually, the herbs will keep going down in price. Right now, they're still pretty expensive, so I'm not trying to do that right now. Yeah, I feel the same. It might be the essences, but sometimes we get pretty high during Bone Storm. Yeah, I mean, like, when I pop everything, especially with the pot, I'm top deeps. Like, I'm top deeps regularly. Now, these keys are pretty easy, and I think that's a big part of why. But to be fair, it's still like kind of crazy to do like top damage on any pack. Like, unless these guys are like under geared. Like, cause to say it's easy, it only would suggest that they're not maximizing their offense, which is like they kind of should be anyway, right? Like, I don't know. I don't think everybody's slacking. I just AMS the shark. Does nature damage, you guys couldn't tell. So AMS for the win. Alright, and then we'll go over here and finish this shit up. This should be all the count we need, right? god, the stupid warrior charge. Anyway, I saw the Archerist Discord whining about Blood DK DPS and just couldn't relate. Well, it is the lowest of any tank on outside of CDs especially. Rune Weapon really props us up, but yeah, I don't know. Those guys are very short-sighted at times. I look for the big play moments, and when you have those big play moments, you can do a lot of damage. As you see, I mean, I'm still doing 30k right now. Like, I don't know. 4 mobs, 30k. Did more than the priest. What's up, Alex? See, I never would have did more than anybody in Season 2. Like, never. I never would have beaten anybody in Season 2. Extremely rare. Especially without Rune Weapon. You know what I mean? Like, without Rune Weapon, never. But anyway, let's take a look at how much Ripple did. So, yeah, not a lot that dungeon. Only 5%. Cut of Death did more, which is kind of crazy. I didn't really use it well, I guess. Anyway, damage in this GR is real good. Gotcha. 18.6 overall is solid IMO? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's good. We got legs that we don't need. What about Cut of Death healing? Pfft, probably 0. Yeah, 409k, so almost 0. What eye level is your sword? 430. What am I, oh, yeah, I have socketed, right? Okay. Alright, so that's that. Pretty good. Quick 30-minute key only, not even. Let's keep pumping them out. That was a double upgrade, right? Okay, let's find more. 12 King's Rest. Waycrest. Oh, another Freehold? No, okay. We gotta do Freehold. Any chance we can take on Freehold, we gotta take it. Too valuable. The gear in there is just too good. Too many good items. Guy's AFK though, it looks like. Whenever you got a Freehold key that has no people in it, you always I always think the guy's AFK, right? A lot of Freeholds already with tanks. Sign up and make them kick their tank. I don't think they would do it anyway. Too easy. Alright, another warrior. Got a hunter this time, so hopefully we'll actually have lust.
Speak up.
I gotta like find like a herb dude, the dude who just farms herbs all day and just make some deal with him or something though, because I'm trying to use pots, man. I just can't afford it. How many do I have right now? I have 77, yeah. So, I mean, I could use them. I could use 77 pots today, but then I'm gonna have 0 for Tuesday. I'm probably not gonna have any time to farm. Oh, that was quick. All right, let's rock. Look at that morning sun. The morning skybox is really something special in this game, by the way. If you guys never play it in morning, it's actually really nice in a couple zones. What's your eye level? What's up, man? I am 434 if I put different trinkets on, but right now I'm sticking with the 415 prism here, so. Yeah, everything in my, every slot is 430 except this. These are only 425, so I'm looking to get 430 in every slot. Then I guess I'll probably be 434 equipped. Another heart level as well won't hurt. But yeah. Oh yeah, we'll get that +2. I mean 2 chests. No, you mean +2. Cauldron up. Let's get some flasks. Maybe we'll get a cauldron again. I don't really need cauldrons to be. What the hell's that? Slightly increase your stealth detection. Never saw that before. Sorry, buddy, you were a little too late. Oh, there's anchor weed though. Free anchor weed. That's why I love coming to Freehold, man. I get all kinds of shit. Literally, like every time I come to this dungeon, I get something good from herbing and stuff. Urban alchemy combo. There's a chest too. I guess we'll get it. I don't know if there's really any value to doing this, but a little bit of resources. These guys are like lucky. Well, I mean, the belt is lucky, obviously, but everything else is not very lucky. The hell is those things? Little houses? Houses with like a trailer attached to them? These guys are fanboying at my eye level, bros. Not surprising. I mean, I don't think it's really even that high, to be honest. But Tagor was saying that like some people in Method are lower than this, so I guess this is how it was last season too. Though I remember having that exact same conversation. They were working on Blockade, and I remember looking at their eye levels, and they were lower than I was. Most of them. It's just because I'm actually trying to gear. They're spending all their time in the raid. If they actually played as often as they do, but just trying to gear instead of fucking wiping on bosses, they would be way more geared than I was. Oh, we have no rogue though. Fuck. Man, why do these people do no rogue comps for Freehold? Anyway, Benthic only goes to 425, but so many good effects. Yeah, sadly it doesn't work in 5, man, so pretty useless for me. Either way, it's kind of useless for tank. Can't really justify using 425s even with the socket. Too much talk in this group already, mostly because of what I've been saying and doing. So I've kind of contributed to it. So it looks like I'm a Blood DK main now. Despite not tuning in all the time, a tiny bit of influence here and there over a long period of time finally made me switch. That's awesome, man. I'm glad to hear that you're having fun with that. Blood DK is awesome, dude. I'm glad you're excited. It's so fun, man. It's so unique. Like, if you like tanking and you're looking for a spin on the normal tank routine, then Blood DK is it. It's so unique, man. And I could see Brewmaster also being that unique. Like, I know people who love Brewmaster, like I love. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go like massive here. Omega big, as they say. Bone Storm gonna prop us up real big coming up here. Gotta keep Bone Shield up though. What's going on here? Why am I not doing it? Okay, that's a big Death Strike right there. Keep hitting these explosives. So much harder to maximize Death Strikes though when I have to use them on explosives constantly. Okay, that's going off, so that's really bad. Nice Spirit Link. That's gonna save the day right there, I'd say. Dead. Didn't lust either. Somebody's offline. Anyway, playing Blood DK, you get the satisfaction of healing from 1% to full. Yeah, definitely. Anyway, you did 43k, yeah. And I was like scrambling as fuck to stay alive too. Alright. So far, not a great display from these people. I don't know. Either of these ranged? I'm not sure. Anyway, did a 455k Death Strike heal in a Motherload today with my Death Knight. Nice, that sounds fun. I'm having so much fun on it right now. It's a lot of fun. You're right, man. I'm with you. We're on the same page there, that's for sure. Let's pot up. Right behind. Don't want to damage him though, because otherwise she might get knocked down there. And then she won't be able to get back up again, as you might assume. Anyway, yes, Blood DK is so much fun now and forever, yeah. Hopefully. It was a big, a lot of people were not saying that at the start of BFA, but I'm really glad that people are on the train again. This fucking heal debuff is really bad. I don't know why it's... I don't know where it even comes from. One of these mobs, I guess. We haven't killed this guy yet. This group is sketchy. Yeah, definitely. Hyper sketchy. Like omega sketchy, really. We'll find out shortly. If we wipe the bosses or some shit. Still got rune weapon thanks to the wipe. Ramp blood up. I feel like the playstyle of DK is so untraditional. That's what I'm saying, dude. That I wouldn't say like a DPS, but yeah, it's very unique. If you want to play a DPS as a tank, you go Vengeance. They're basically a DPS tank. But like they're all of their shit is just focused on maximizing their rotation, you know. But yeah, Blood DK has some of that too. If you're trying to maximize Death Strike though, you're gonna be sitting on a lot of runic power at times. If you're doing like really hard content, but for now you won't really have that concern. And Wrath Blood DK could be played as a DPS too. You're right. So I guess it's kind of still maintained some of that, but there is no other spec like Blood DK. I agree. I'd say Blood DK and Dix Priest are like the two. Like if you're looking for a very unique experience in each role, that's the one you want. This guy gonna drink or now? I guess he is. Here we go. Only thing I'm not happy about is that I cannot play alts properly now. Too many things to go through. Right, yeah, it's definitely a lot of work on alts, but I think that's a good thing, man. I think the game's at its best when there's too many things to do, right? Anyway, good point about Dix Priest. Yeah, Dix Priest is kind of the same way. Most of your healing is going to come from damage, which is completely different. And just like most of your reduction is going to come from healing as Blood DK, right? Like most of your effective tank stat is going to come from just healing things instead of reducing them. Method do 6 alts minimum. Why don't you just place 18 hours a day? I don't know how they could, to be fair. Like, I guess they know exactly what essences they want. But to unlock, like, rank 3 essences on 6 characters, like, what? How is that even possible? I'm back. Welcome back, man. Where do you keep going, dude? I swear, like, half the shit you type in chat is I'm back. They have spreadsheets, but for what? I mean, spreadsheets aren't going to help you. Like, you got to spend a lot of time to unlock some of these. They don't go hard on mana pearls, neck levels on alts, just good enough to do heroic splits. Oh, okay. So they don't actually do mythic with those alts? That makes sense, I guess. Just for what they have to do exactly each day? Oh, yeah. Okay, so like... Is that guy just stood in the shit? I'm confused. How did he die? No, the alts are just to funnel gear to the mains. Yeah, okay. So they don't actually need the essences. That makes sense. Anyway, something like farming rep is the last thing I want to do. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I will not be getting the rep ones on my alts. Like, no, will not have them. So, I'm done farming rep. Got my flying, sweet man. Yeah, I will not be doing rep on alts ever. So, what I will probably do is Mechagon. I want to try to do the Mechagon on my alt at some point. Get the Vision of Perfection, and then obviously the Mythic plus one. It was pretty good. Good enough, really. Anyway, well, not always. They need to keep the alts geared enough to switch comps. That way they can do 10 Shadow Priests. Yeah, it's just like, unless it's like definitely worth it. You know what I mean? Unless it's like actually, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, if the character is far enough behind, it might not even be worth doing. Method requires 2 raid-ready characters and 6 alts. Oh, really? Interesting. Is that like public knowledge? How do you know that?
The black-tooth brawlers love hardening their knuckles in a fight. You loosen their teeth, Captain Raoul is going to want you at that meeting. If you get an invitation,
They stated it on their stream. Oh, I see. Cool.
but rush in swiftly. 3 of the most feared fire captains fall at once. Things will be tough. Your decision, Richard.
You hear that? It's good. Anyway, yeah, so that's cool about the alt thing. I don't really know. I couldn't play multiple characters, but if you only had to have 2 mains, I don't know. Props to them for keeping up every tier and not getting tired. Yeah, it's a dedication. I don't know how they do it, honestly. Somebody behind the scenes is really pulling them. That's for sure. We'll have all offense up, so we'll use it as soon as everything's here. Anyway, I guess when they're getting paid to do it, then it's worth it for sure. They're not getting paid to win, though. That's the thing, right? They're just influencers, basically, at this point. So, obviously, they're, you know, playing the game is in their best interest, but playing it like that does not. I don't know. I guess it you know, if they don't win, if they're not competitive, then they're gonna have less viewers and shit. But they don't get paid too much. Like full-time jobs are required. Oh, really? Does those guys work full-time job outside of raiding? That's hard to believe. How do they do? How do they do that when they have to play 20 hours a day, pretty much? Some do. I mean, the streamers. Yeah, I mean, I guess not everybody in Method is a streamer, right? So there's only like 4 or 5 that are like actually like pro streamers, right? It's so cool that you could actually move even when rooted with this Azerite trait or this essence. It's pretty cool. At least as far as I know, a good chunk of them have jobs. They take time off at the start of each tier to compete. Yeah, I guess, like I said, not every one of them is streamers, but obviously the ones that are, that's their job. Actually, I don't know, man. I mean, Naga I know is a streamer. Yeah, there's a lot more people than you might think, I guess. Anyway, Sko, Naga, Jinji, Josh, not anymore, question mark. Yeah. I don't know what happened with him. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna stream somewhere, right? Apparently I just got some email about some new streaming platform that somebody opened, so I don't know if it's gonna catch on or not, but whenever I get an email, that means they're probably reaching out to real big people. Apparently PewDiePie's already on board. He's streaming there, so I don't know what's gonna happen, but according to their email anyway. I don't know if it's falsified or what. He got banned, but he wouldn't tell. I guess Twitch is holding firm. Yeah. I mean, regardless of why he got banned, I'm sure he's not going to just quit. He'll be back. We are back? Alright. We're back to this, though. It looks like we're going to have the same problem again. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, the raging is just crushing me. They're all raging. Literally every single one of them is raging. Anyway, you need Druid, yeah. Well, we have a Hunter, but he's not doing it. I guess he probably is. It's just too many. You can't get rid of them all there, obviously. Okay, the pet thing does not help us. Relax with this. So I'm really worried about next week with these things because these people do some stupid shit. Like, that was so close to aggroing that pack. It was crazy. And it was just because the guy had his pet on it. Anyway, last night a few of us ran a couple dungeons, and between me, Shudra, and OMC, I was there. They were talking about it. Oh, we're like done with count already, so.
That's your cue, landlubbers.
Ouch! Why'd you poke me? Oh, wake up, Woden. We're on.
Come on, say the things! Say the things!
Ouch! Okay. Gather round for a show of unbridled ferocity. Coming to you from
Anyway, I like running with all them. So much easier. Yeah, definitely.
the dangerous, the slightly unkempt, the band of smelly buccaneers. And entering the ring, we have the amazing, the incredible, the magnificent, the what the really? It's a greased up pig.
I don't know what the fuck that guy was doing.
Not a professional setup.
Guess we're going. Just runs right in.
Let's put your steel to the test.
Anyway, Stam Flask. Yeah, I still have a Stam Flask on from last night.
Steel!
Alright.
Beware. Beware. On guard!
How long did that load take? We got to the last boss in an hour, and then we spent another hour on the last boss, sadly. But if we didn't wipe to the last boss for an hour, for basically because of mental mistakes, we would have had we would have gotten done in probably less than an hour.
Beware.
The timer expired as we were fighting the third boss, so we actually weren't that far away from doing it. Well, we were pretty far away, but it was closer than the previous one, obviously. Oh my god, wow, why the fuck would he lust in the middle of this? I literally just described what we were gonna do. Alright, I guess we're going to Shark instead, or Captain instead. But yeah, there's no way we'll have lust up for Shark as well.
Beware. Sergeant Steel! Beware.
Nice.
Beware. On guard! Beware. Beware. Sergeant Steel! Beware. Bury me.
Anyway, what's up, Metro? Hey, what's up, Veterano? How's it going, buddy? Glad to see you again.
I'll be needing another drink before I can stomach you lot again.
This might not work out. That Pat's gonna really interfere with it. Let's see if it works.
Will I ever meet an opponent who can match my skill?
Double painful motivation. Should have no problem. Anyway, since flying, I have 0 motivation for the game. I faction changed and now have 0 rep with any faction. I need to do Pathfinder. Oh, that's a shame. Travel is making you not enjoy the game, huh? That's weird. Probably don't like WoW anymore then. This warrior is drunk, I think. He's something wrong with him, that's for sure. I literally just explained what we were doing and he's still not doing it.
Wow, look at that. They caught a pig. Maybe we should move on to a more threatening challenge. From the sewers of Freehold comes a Tortolan brigand who makes it his duty to totally hurt you.
Anyway, I remember we did a Freehold 11 back in season 1. The healer quit on the last boss with Shark Dude. The group was me, Frosty K, Demon Hunter, and Rogue. That's weird. Why did he quit? Don't know if you remember that. Oh, what, you mean we both of us did one? I don't really remember it, but so many groups quit on me. I guess it's not surprising. Not travel. The achievement method of travel. I mean, I have to do everything again. You mean you can't fly now that you switched factions? Is that what you're saying? I'm confused. But you don't need it, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, why? Who cares? It's just flight. Pathfinder is account bound? Yeah, I don't understand what the problem is, honestly. Hold on, you should still have the achievement. Yeah, I mean, you definitely should, so. Not sure.
Taller men than you have opposed me, but they always came up short.
That guy just drumsed. What the fuck? Oh man. Anyway, hey Metro, hey Frank Drebin, long time no see. How you been, buddy?
Acquaint these scallywags with our heavy guns.
That's what happens when you do 10 a.m.'s 10s, right? Anyway, flying sparked my motivation again. No longer am I bound to the ground. Nice. Yeah, it's a shame that people care so much about travel, but I guess it's good and it's a good and bad thing, I guess, you know, at times. I wish flying was not in the game at all, but it's whatever. Not gonna not use it once I have it, obviously. If flying wasn't in the game, yeah, that's the way I would prefer it for sure. If flying was never added, like, and they just kept expanding on like things like the whistle, I don't see why anybody wants flying once there's things like the whistle in the game. Anyway, Timothy Miller, what's up, buddy? Starting to enjoy your stream more lately. Oh, I'm glad that I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. But knowing it's there, it will come at some point during the expansion. My mind gets affected by that. Oh yeah. It's definitely nice for world quests. Yeah, I mean it speeds them up. It's like a bad thing, you know what I mean? It makes the game quicker and easier, which is not good for the game. But good for the individual who doesn't like playing the game, I guess. If they said flying is canceled, I would hold yeah, for real. Like, I would actually be very excited. Speeds up herbing. Yep. Speeds everything up, which isn't good for the game at all. Basically, I have to redo the rep on Alliance equivalent factions, as those do not carry over from Horde equivalents. Without flying, farming. Well, but if you had, so what? You were like not done with the reps on Horde before you transferred. Is that what you're saying? Because otherwise they should. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm unaware of this issue, but I'm sorry that it's happened to you. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Isn't it only the war campaign that doesn't follow over? I'm unaware of anything that doesn't follow over, so I don't know. I mean, it's even the exact same rep for Mechagon. Like, it's called it's Rust Bolt Resistance for both, right? So, I don't know. What's this? I transferred my Druid over to unlock Dark Iron and Cold Tyrion, yeah. I know you can do that, that's for sure. Who's this Pat? Is it not Pat anymore? Oh, it's got an emissary in it, so it doesn't Pat anymore. I was wondering why we never saw it. Reps do get transferred when you change factions, yeah. They just go 1-to-1, like if you're only honored with one of the reps, does it become honored again, or what? If you want rep farm, go human. Yeah, good idea. Only the war campaign doesn't transfer. Gotcha. Maybe the new one doesn't, because it is a different rep entirely, right? I'm sure the bodyguard stuff doesn't transfer either. If none of your stuff switched over, contact Blizz. Yeah, I don't know. No, well, we're not gonna have less for this boss, but 3 minutes to kill him should be plenty of time.
Ludwig goes down! What a fight! These smelly buccaneers are resilient, and they better be, because they're
Wait, this guy's got 300k health? What?
epitome of brutality.
A couple geared people in this group.
That sleeps with the fishes. Literally.
These guys were marveling at my eye level, but they're not that far off, honestly. Metro, do you any idea for single target? Bone Storm does more damage? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. It did in the beginning of the expansion. I remember reading about that. So I don't see why it would change. Maybe it has for some reason, but I'm pretty sure even on single target it still does more damage, yeah. Cool, thank you. Yeah, I don't like definitely take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. It does more damage, but sucks if you want to survive. Right, obviously you don't use it to survive single target. That's a huge waste of runic power in terms of that. But if you're only after offense, then I do think it's better. But there are a lot of fights that have 2 targets at times, right? Maybe not in this raid. I guess there was more in BOD, wasn't there? Try to think about it. First boss definitely only has 1 target. Second boss, well, Radiance of Ashara or whatever, that boss definitely has more than 1 target. The fish only has 1 target, technically. I don't think you could be in range of the pufferfish and the boss. I don't think that's possible. What else? Only 1 target on Ashvane. That was close. Only 1 target on Orgos. No, that's obviously not true. Orgos has got multiple targets quite often. Council, or whatever it's called, the Queen's Court, has 2 targets technically, but you'll never be able to hit both of them at once. And then Zakul obviously has multiple targets, and so does Ajara. So yeah, but probably about like half the fights you go Bone Storm anyway, like regardless. Alright, that is that. Another crush mode. Hopefully we get some good items here. Nothing. Anyway, find a 13 and try to time it. Yeah, maybe we'll do some higher at this point. I like to, what would happen? 440 shark split or something? They're freaking out. Yeah, wow. That's lucky. Now, if I got that, we'd be talking. Alright, yeah, let's see if we find something maybe a little higher. 12s. This would be the last keys we do this week. Siege. Told Agora. Both dungeons that have very hard bosses I'm not confident in at all. And Seth Rowell, yeah, all the 13s are like hard-ass dungeons. Siege is probably the one I'm the least worried about, so I guess we'll do Siege. What's going on, Metro? Hey, John, what's up, buddy? We definitely got to go more defense here. Siege bosses, they have magic, right? Is there a lot of... Wait, hold on a second. Is there a lot of magic in this dungeon? No, the answer is no, right? None of the bosses do. Oh, well, that's not true. The last boss has some magic that I might want to mitigate. I guess we'll do it anyway. I mean, it's whatever. It's not really a better setup right now. Actually, Memory of Lucid Dreams isn't bad. I'm going to take Memory for this one. The bosses don't have key magic that I want to mitigate, so... Not too much, man. Loving my bear druid. Swipe. Like that, right? Have you seen they are one tanking is a cool on Mythic? One tanking. How's that work? Doesn't somebody get tethered to the tank and take like a ton of magic damage? How is that even possible? That fight must be fucking hard. With a tanky companion. How? How do you survive? I was getting hit for like 50% of my health every few seconds on Heroic as a blood DK. A Havoc Demon Hunter tanks the other debuff? How do they survive it? So you can do that on Heroic as well? It's probably not worth it on Heroic. What are we even doing? I've already forgotten. Siege, there we go.
Get moving.
Dunno looks insane. Yeah. That's interesting. Max did take 70k damage per second. Oh, okay. So it's like, fuck, he's still getting hit like a tank, but for some reason they think it's less valuable to have an actual tank there. I guess just because more DPS. That fight is, they're probably like, they're not going to kill that fight anytime soon, right? Or are they actually close? That fight feels like it would be impossible on Mythic. You need more gear for that fight. I feel like there's a couple fights this expansion, or this raid, I mean, that you probably just are not, like, you just need gear for. And that's one of them. Oh, really? Okay, so they'll kill it. Forget it. Forget it. I figured it would be mad hard. That's interesting. How do they wipe that low? What's killing them? Shield going off or something? I don't know the fight, obviously I'm Mythic, but... Bubble, yeah. Yeah, when that bubble happens, when the boss is dead, it's like, oh, that's it. Like, there's nothing you can do, right? Like, if you don't kill the bubble and then kill the boss, that's it. You can't do a single point of damage to him. Okay, 13 siege. This should be interesting. Might use some real pots here.
Ashvane's forces are using Azurite artillery to assault the city. Claim these weapons for the Horde.
Seed up as well. This one's gonna be a lot harder than what we've been doing. They used 3 tanks on Ashvane? Yeah, I heard about that, yeah. Why 3 though? I don't understand. What was the second one doing? I figured they wanted to have a tank soak the bubble and that's why they had the blood decay, but... I guess it's just a DPS gain anyway to have him do it. But realistically, you probably could have just had him do it as Frost or something. Just taunt it at the right second. Maybe you get one shot though if he did that. Alright, let's open real big here.
Is already in its death throes. Remember, our primary objective is seizing
Watch the dogs. They will one-shot people with enrage. The dogs?
So, while we're here, might as well see what
Or dogs.
treasures we can find. I'll circle above and call out anything that looks interesting.
Trash dying pretty quick at least. Good damage. Aegis of the Deep is your major. You can see the answer to that question right here. In this dungeon. I'm unaware of dogs in this dungeon, but okay. Thanks for the heads up. You see they made... Yes. When I started reading that, I was like, oh, Faxy's going to be upset. They're nerfing it. And they didn't. They buffed it. Okay. That's new for Blizzard, man. That's new shit. I figured they're like, okay, this is unacceptable. They can't possibly use it to one-shot mobs. It's like they actually want people to do that. That's crazy. But yo, I'm not lying about it, man. I've seen nobody use it. I don't understand why people don't use it. Like, you agree with me that that's just invaluable, right? Like, no matter what, even if it's sims lower or whatever, like, you take that essence, right? Especially any tough trash. I mean, it's gonna save so much time without even needing to do anything. I don't know how often it happens, but even if it happens only once per person, it's still 3 mobs over the course of an entire dungeon. And it could be such a big mob too. Like, could you imagine? Oh my god. It sims lower because the one shot doesn't show up on meters. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's better for a timed run than any other essence out there. I'm surprised people don't recognize that. Have you done Mechagon since the nerf? No, I didn't know it got nerfed. I'll be doing it tonight though. Me, Cop, and a couple others will be doing it tonight. What essence? Purification Protocol rank 2 instantly one-shots mobs randomly. Not super often, but it does happen. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. We can't interrupt this. That is not good, actually. How does this work? I don't actually know. Just AMS randomly and hope it absorbs it. It did. That's going off. Okay. These dogs here, they charge random players. Oh, there's no dogs here, dude. All right. Anyway, thought it's only one-shot aberrations. No, it only stuns aberrations. It can one-shot any mob that's deemed unworthy, quote unquote, which I think is any non-boss mob. I don't know. It probably can't one-shot like a mini boss or something like Zool. I'm sure it can't one-shot Zool, but. Also, if an explosive dies during your beam, oh, that's neat. Goddamn. Alright, terrible start. If we're wiping into this shit, like getting killed by these mobs, then we're probably gonna be, this boss is gonna be real tough.
Undisciplined.
Hey, Bone Storm. Man, Windwalker is so crazy, dude. Makes me want to play alts. There's so many things that I might want to try. Windwalker looks like it could be really fun. Kind of like the same reason that Ret looks fun. Alright, this is going to be... Oh, did that guy taunt that out? It's actually probably really smart. But now it's not going to die. It's an interesting idea there. He taunted it out. Didn't do that much damage to him. It did a fair amount, but it's frost too, don't forget, so it's gonna do a little bit more, like kind of like true damage to people because they're not gonna have armor reducing it.
5, 4,
All right.
3, 2, 1.
I will cut you down.
I'm just gonna stay on these ads at this point just to make sure, because I've had so much trouble with these mobs recently.
From my battlefield.
Anyway, it is awful outside. Why? What do you mean? Hot? Okay, that seems like the right play there. Just get the ads killed anyway. I used to think like, oh, the ads are nothing, just kill the boss, but so hot and humid already, damn. Yeah, it's not really humid here yet, but it's gonna be, I'm sure. I'll be outside by choice. What kind of game am I playing? I don't know. Wow, it didn't hit anybody. Okay, impressive. It killed 3 people on the trash, but didn't kill anybody on the boss. Anyway, what would happen if everyone took Whirlvein Minor? It would be a very big DPS increase whenever anybody was in it, but it's very unlikely that in a 5-man that's gonna happen, especially on a fight like this, right? Like, literally just running around constantly. Stun that just to make sure. Oh my god, why do people do this? Stop running around, just stand still. Go to a bomb and stand still. Holy shit. Anyway, they stack infinitely? No. There's only 5 stacks, I think it is. There's a stack limit. There wasn't on the beta or on the PTR or whatever, but there is now. Whew, got hit by that. Not good on my part. Wolverine Miner is so good in raid. Yeah, it's really good if multiple people use it. What I'm thinking the best option is to like have like one person. Like I think I should take the Wolverine Major and then just make sure it's up really high. Okay, did it again. Make sure. Wow. Okay, man, these fights are hard, huh? Wait, why it's on me? What the fuck? This will kill him, right? Just gotta kill these explosives. Me again, but there's no bombs now. Pull off some kind of epic comeback here. I don't know how this is gonna work. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Oh, the noose, no. Hit the goddamn bomb! How is it not hit him? Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I think World Vein isn't worth, so yeah, third is definitely where it gets good. I mean, it's not great at 2, but either way. What did you think of the Witcher Netflix trailer? I don't know anything about the Witcher, so I don't like it. Like, it didn't seem good to me. I wasn't impressed, let's put it that way. His costume did not, like, it looked very cheap too, like. There's that scene where he was like in a cave with no shirt on. I'm like, wow, that looks fucking lame. That looks really cheap. But I don't know anything about it. Like, people were going nuts about it, so there must be some reason that it's enjoyable. Like, they must have revealed something that seemed cool. But I never played The Witcher, and I never will, so I don't know. Do we know when it's actually supposed to come out? I'd like to combine those packs together, but I felt like it was a bit risky, 3 packs at once there. Morning Metro, that's correct, Cider. Interesting, everybody including me really liked the look of the main guy. I'm a bit impartial because I'm very upset about how he fucked DC to take this role. So yeah, I'm already kind of on the team, the hate team, I guess, you know, on hate side. But yeah, it didn't look very convincing to me. He looked very like, it looked very animated, let's put it that way. Like they had to use a lot of CG to make him look that way. Alright, we don't need to pull any extra here. We got plenty of count in this dungeon now with the emissaries. But yeah, I probably won't watch it, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna like sub to Netflix just to watch that. And either way, I don't really have time to watch television shows. But do we know anything else about it, like when it's coming out and how long it's gonna be? Are they gonna be like an hour episode, or how's it work? This is actually going pretty well, to be fair. As long as we don't wipe on the bosses, we should be able to upgrade this. Even though with that, like, that obviously was a long boss, but still. Didn't wipe, so we should be good. Trash is getting slaughtered, by the way. It's like kind of crazy. Although these emissary placements are brutal, man. Every pack that has a wave snapper or whatever the hell it's called, wave shaper. Every single pack, I think. I don't think we fought one that could be interrupted. The first one we fought in the dungeon was interruptible. Anyway, it will come out this year. Oh, so nothing, like, nobody knows for sure yet. Just watched Trailer Park Boys. Best show on Netflix. Yeah, I don't really have time to watch shows anyway. I still haven't watched Veep and Barry from this season, which are shows I used to love. Trailer Park Boys is so funny. Oh yeah. Oh my god, did we really just battle res? Every dungeon heavy on tied emissaries? Yeah, I mean, obviously, but, and I can't believe, why would we do that? Fucking battle res on trash after we just almost wiped the last boss because I had to solo it. That is really brain dead right there, huh? Okay, hit by that. They obviously trying to capitalize on the Game of Thrones. Yeah, they definitely are. And obviously it's probably going to compete with the new Game of Thrones spinoff, but we also don't know when that's starting, so I don't know. But whatever.
No survivors!
Whatever they got to do to survive, that's fine by me. I'm not fussed. The Windwalker has a cool name. Yeah, it's kind of an odd name for a while, but yeah. Didn't think I'd get out of that, but I did, so I AMS'd. Get the fuck back over here, stupid bitch. What the fuck, man? I cannot stand when this boss jumps away. It's like, yo, who the fuck do you think you're... Who the hell do you think is tanking this? You're gonna run away from me as a boss. Get the hell out of here. I'm out of water. Fuck. Man, I go through water like crazy when it's so hot. I gotta get some kind of jug or some kind of thing for upstairs. Not even halfway through this dungeon, I'm out of water. It's not good. Anyway, if you don't want to have her leap back, pull with Chains of Ice. Not an ability Blood DK have, sadly. Anyway, she doesn't. Yeah, I'm aware, but I don't have Chains of Ice. Ah, whew, that was close. Witcher TV series is coming in late 2019. I'd assume so, considering it's already halfway through 2019. But I guess that means it is coming this year, so that's good. Oh, that's funny. He put the ring down and it like knocked her down. That was funny. Anyway, does Bloody K not have a slow anymore? No, I got 2 slows. D&D slow, which is obviously huge, and Hard Strike slow, I think, works too, I'm assuming. Ah, damn. Just shy. Well, not really. 12%, but yeah. The healer's trying, at least. That's good damage from him. I've always been trying hard to do DPS as a healer too. Yeah, you got to, man. It's so important for upgrading keys. Like if the healer and the tank combine for like as much DPS as a damage dealer or more, then just think about how much time that just gained your group, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
These weapons will provide us with a
It's so valuable.
advantage. I've caught sight of our next quarry to the south. You'd best move quickly.
All these orbs, I gotta pick some up, kill some. Too many things on the ground, man.
That destroying that vessel will allow the Kultirans to regroup. Although
It's like a mini game.
will provide us
Like a game within a game.
advantage. I've
Woo, 425 eye level. Nice, man. You're caught up to me in season 2. Congrats. Run. We can't all be as epic as you. Yeah, that's true. I'm just fucking around anyway. I always thought it was not 424 in season 2. Wow, sassy Metro. I'm just fucking around. Bo knows I'm fucking around. Alright, this is a dangerous one here, looks like. Another caster heavy pack that's got, but at least the casters aren't that dangerous. They're just gonna heal and stuff. Those bananas, they hurt, I suppose, but... that essence animation looks so cool. Which one? I've been missing playing 420 Legalize It. Oh, I've 420 Legalize It whenever I get a 420 piece. Yeah, now 420 piece is terrible, right? You're doing like a 4 or something. Focusing Iris. Gotcha. Don't know what that one is, but... Might as well pull this too. Isn't hashtag 420 Blaze It? Yeah, yeah. Wah. Are you using a mark weak aura for what? The explosives? Yeah, explosive. This explosive weak aura automatically marks them. Isn't it 420 Blaze It? Yeah. We just discussed that, man. Okay, getting hit hard thanks to reaping, or nope, raging, of course. It depends where you live, though. If you live in a state where it's legal, oh yeah, I suppose you're right. That's a good point. Definitely not legal here, I don't think. I don't know. I have no idea. No interest. No time to be worried about things that aren't WoW. Things that aren't Blood Death Knight. Uh-oh. A little awkward there, but luck, that could have been really awkward, but it wasn't too awkward. It was like kind of minor. Kind of like some awkward, but not super awkward. Alright, so we got pot and rune weapon for this next pack. Does it have an emissary in it? Oh, it does. This is the week that it has the shadow emissary in it. Right. Well, that's going to be interesting. Alright, here we go. You can line of sight in the stairs? Nah, we don't need to. Easy. At least I don't need to. Others can, I'm sure. Try to stagger some of the damage from this caster. It does a fair amount of damage. That water spray mechanic. See, look at my DPS. They're real good, right? Although I'm probably the only one who's actually, like, purposefully cleaving right now. Well, what the hell am I talking about? Of course I'm not. But anyway, we got a rogue in the group. Of course I'm not. Oh, there's an emissary here too. Jesus Christ. A lot of emissaries. We're going to be way over count now. We're going to be like probably 15-20% over count. That's a dangerous emissary there too, because if this hits the group, I bet it reflects. I wonder how it works. Like if that sighted artillery mechanic hits the mobs, I wonder if it reflects. Not really sure how people died though. I'm really confused, but whatever. Anyway, I got 120 on my Death Knight. Got 410 eye level. Now I've done my weekly 10. Not sure how people can't do 10s. Yeah, seriously. Monkeys? What? There's no monkeys. Oh, she's talking about the bananas that are on the ground, right? Those are avoidable. But to be fair, I always miss them too. These mobs say something that's very odd. Whatever you have belongs to me now. That's not how that works. I assume what they're talking about is if they kill me, then they take my stuff, but that's not gonna happen, so. Okay, this group is making it as hard as humanly possible to upgrade this key, I feel like. This healer, really, this guy's fucking terrible, honestly. This guy's pretty much single-handedly losing the key for us. I'm about to dive, very likely. No way I'm surviving this. Yeah, I can't slow them, so we're dying. Ring, I guess, doesn't help though. Only knocks the emissary back. Healer's back. Save me, healer. Alright, we're topped off again. How many deaths has this guy had? 6 deaths? Well, a couple of people have 5 too, but yeah, that guy pretty much single-handedly losing us the key right now. Died twice on the first boss, multiple times to trash now. Making it tough. But as long as we don't wipe again on bosses, I think we got this. 11 minutes. We still got a lot of trash, but I think I might pull everything, and it's just too risky. We've been wiping the trash. Oh my god, that is not what we want to do. Now the boss is going to aggro. That ring is going to wipe us probably. And boss didn't aggro, but an explosive's going off. Of course it is. Now on our best pull, besides the kill last night and that last boss in Motherload 17, we wiped 2 explosives going off. 2 went off. It's like, oh, okay. Fucking that's crazy shit. Alright, next time the boss comes around, I'll get him and we'll get this last pack and then we'll go. Then it'll be about 5 minutes per boss is all we need, so oh, maybe we'll die first. No. Health pot! See, like, health pots are so big, man. And I don't even have the alchemy trinket on right now. Hopefully I'll get that soon, but only 88 eternal ornaments so far. I need a lot more. You know, using Rune Weapon on 3 mobs right before a boss, maybe not the smartest thing I've done in the game, man. Maybe. I'm not really sure if it is or not. You guys will have to judge. I think the answer is no. Pretty comfortably no, I'd say. But anyway. Yikes. Yeah, okay, glad you guys agree. Suboptimal gameplay. This guy gonna drink up?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Totally intention, had to do it, and not really. Not quite. I got meleeed. Got meleeed, as they say. Weakores haven't triggered on health pot? Well, you haven't set it to new one. What do you mean? I don't have a health pot, Weakore. Don't need one. That's easy enough to track. It's you only get one. Wait, where is it? Oh, I didn't even see it. I was just standing there. I didn't even see it. That's not good. Oh, man. That's a lot of damage taken for no reason. Just for being AFK, basically. Okay, this is gonna hit hard too. Not too bad though. Let's go this way. Keep them all near the boss at least. Hopefully this gets cleared away with the next wave. Always a bit of a gamble. If the wave comes through this way, there's going to be very little place to stand, but it's better than not having them, or having them all spread out or something. Oh, fuck. Yep. Saw that coming. Guess we're rezzing. Boss isn't even close to dead. So now we have no battle reses for the last boss. No, we should have one, I guess. 3 minutes on the res there. Healer's pretty low on mana here. Okay, Tidal Surge, much better spot this time. Easy to dodge. Just throw the water shit right through us. Oh, that's this mechanic actually. Different mechanic now. He's gonna do the tide. Let's move him again. So just trying to keep like all the tides in one little area here. Yeah, as long as we don't wipe on the last boss, we got this. Pretty good chance that'll happen though, I'm sure. If we had no melee, I would suggest just doing the fight the way we did it the other night. Oh, the boss is gonna die with Cut of Dead on him. Oh, it actually healed me. How about that? I'm surprised this is the fight he's having difficulty with. The healer? I think he just started with low mana. I don't think he's having difficulty, but... Anyway, although I guess it is a 13. Yeah, bosses are hard, man. Alright, so we just need a smooth pull on this. Which hopefully we will have. Open with stun. Opening with stun is a very good idea here because he almost immediately does the smash, the slam, and it could hit people when they're setting up, and you don't want that. Explosives on this fight might be a pain, I guess. I will gladly heal more on trash and watch bosses fall over. Yeah. Where's that explosive? Over there. Very good. First platform's going kind of odd. We're not attacking this for some reason. Gotta kill demos, guys. Nice, you can actually hit both of them with Blood Boil in this position, so that's kind of cool. Stand right about here, hit them both. You can't get D&D on both of them, sadly. Rogue's getting his ass kicked, what the fuck? That's not that serious, is it?
Just give me a second to get this cannon working.
See how fast they die when everybody attacks them? I don't really like the idea where one person sits on it. I don't think that's valuable. Well, we did that way too quick, so I'm gonna have to speed pot to get over here in time. Okay. Didn't want to have to do that, but whatever. Oh, that's dangerous. Anyway, these dungeons are so cool, man. I know a lot of people hate BFA, but they have to give credit to the dungeon designers. Yeah, a lot of people are the other way around. They hate these dungeons. And I think it's just because compared to Legion dungeons, these are way more complicated, and it makes them harder. And people don't like things that are difficult in video games for some reason. I feel like I'm the only person who actually likes being challenged in games sometimes. On the slam again. Okay, we gotta kill this shit faster than this.
Beware. Beware.
Get this thing off me!
Beware.
Man, fucking cutting this real close.
Beware.
People who are attacking the wrong thing is really not good. God, I keep getting fucking like isolated too from them.
Beware.
This is not good. Explosives going off. Okay.
I owe you. Just give me a second to get this.
2 minutes though. This is taking long. We're gonna have to. Well, we'll have less, but we're gonna have to crush this last phase, which I'm sure we will. Eradication. What is that? Just a Cassie does. This is gonna dispel. Okay, this is. I gotta go. Like, what the hell? Why is this still on me? He's gonna do a hull crack. Yep.
Beware.
No, that's just. We just wipe ourselves. That's so fucking hilarious, man.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Don't let this beast eat me.
Beware.
Anyway, guy shot the cannon way too soon. Yep, just depleted the key. Whoever did that. Same here. I got 430 pants. I keep getting belts and weapons that aren't upgrades. Gotcha. That's a shame.
How disappointing.
Anyway, did a 12 AD last night, and last boss was insane with all the spiders. Yeah, we did, what was it, 14 AD on Tuesday or Wednesday, and it was ridiculous. Hey, Saraciel, what's up, buddy? How you going, man? Glad to see ya.
Beware.
Get this thing off me.
Cool. D&D on top of the cannon.
Beware.
Get this thing off me.
This is good, though. We can cleave pretty nice here. Yeah, I'm so thirsty. I gotta get water.
Beware.
Anyway, someone called me bad in an 8 last week. Today I pushed my key to a 13. What happened last week? Just most anybody who does shit like that is usually very unskilled themselves, so no bother.
Beware.
Off me.
Beware.
I owe you.
Beware.
Just give me a second to get this cannon working. Ready to fire.
What's the hardest key you've gotten this season? We've done an 18 and a 17 back-to-back weeks here, but that was obviously not gained because we upgraded us any keys. You know what I mean? It was from last season still.
Beware.
Get this thing off me.
We got about 30 seconds on this now. Make a big dent on it. I really wish the Essence and Strife, or what's it called? I don't even know. Conflict and Strife for Blood DK was the taunt talent. That would be so cool. Obviously, it would be overpowered. It'd have to be that for all tanks, and then it would just be stupid. But it's a very cool idea. These fucking people are just brain dead. Is this monk doing this or what? I don't know. He is like borderline. He's making this so much harder than it needs to be. What does COS give you? What does that mean? Conflict and Strife? Oh. It gives me the double Death Grip talent, which is pretty much useless. Never use it in 5-mans. There are two. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait, Crucible? Why are we talking about Crucible again all of a sudden? Quarter Stars? Yeah, Quarter Stars, the original. Right? That's the original, the OG COS. Back when the game was good, man. Now the game sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Of course. Oh, that's real nice. Okay, see him. Anyway, probably a huge waste of money, but I found a site where you can order an old school looking mechanical keyboard. What do you mean old school looking? What does that mean?
I owe you one. Now, just give me a second to get this cannon working. Cannon's good to go. Turn that beast into chaff.
Anyway, like a typewriter? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was a fucking mess. I should have always known. This dungeon is just... This last boss is just way too complicated. The last boss in this, Toldagor, they're just way too complicated. Another weapon we don't want. Okay, I gotta get water. I'm so thirsty. I'll be right back.
Time for these little ones to be tested so they can begin working towards their destiny. Encourage them to return to the Hall of Castes. Okay, I'm back. He means one of those 80-pound, 80 styles mechanical keyboards. Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Well, that's a real shame. That should have been an upgrade. Last boss just too complicated for these standard plebeians, as they say. Alright, let's keep finding a little bit larger keys. Maybe look for 14, we'll see. I told her, go, why is it always the hard shit, man? Jesus Christ, everything's the hard shit. Alright, well, looks like it's 12 then. 12 underrot, 12 motherload, 12 Atal. That's already got a key, a tank. I mean, Cetralis, we haven't upgraded a key in Cetralis yet. Maybe we should do that. 12 might not be the place to start. It's gonna be pretty tough with explosive. Your links don't appear in chat. Oh yeah, you can't click. You can't post links. All right, let's do motherload, I guess. After turret nerf, told the gore went from easiest to one of the hardest. No, it's still very easy. Definitely not one of the hardest. But yeah, it's really the count nerf that changed that dungeon, not necessarily the cannon. Obviously, it's no longer de facto the easiest dungeon because you can't kill the full count that you need with a cannon. But what's the hardest? I think King's Rest. King's Rest Shrine, probably statistically the hardest. I don't know exactly, but for me, they're always difficult. That's interesting. So just like a regular keyboard, like it's not anything special at all. It's just what keyboards used to look like before people started caring about what keyboards look like. Pretty accurate, yeah. We should change our stuff again. I bet we only use 10 pots there though. That's odd. Anyway, back to those pots for now. We're gonna try to use up all of those. That's my goal at least. What am I doing? Changing my stuff. Let's see. Nope. Changing this stuff. Back to Nullification Dynamo and Aegis of the Deep. Oh, we already have that. Let's see how much stuff did there. Let's see. Cut of Death, 6% of the damage. Did less than the pot? What the hell? I use very few pots, I guess. I don't know why. I only used 10 somehow. I'm not sure why I did that. Just wasn't paying attention, I guess. Unless they nerf this? Whoa, wait. To your current target, what? This used to do AoE damage, didn't it? I guess it couldn't have been changed. The tooltip couldn't have been changed. Do an additional 3,007, yeah. Wait. To your target. Didn't it do AoE damage before? I don't know. Now there are rated battleground power cables as well. Oh yeah, nice. I did a couple of rated battlegrounds, but I have rated battleground RAM. What does that do? I don't know what the point is, but I have it. Oh, that's cool. These guys are so underqualified, man. It's crazy. It's kind of staggering how very unqualified players there are out there. No, RBG like the red, green, blue LED power cables. Gotcha. Yeah, no idea. They want to sell everything. Oh, nice. I see now. So what was I looking at? I don't know. You aren't good at realizing when he's trolling, huh? Who, me? I guess so. I guess not. I don't know. Not the most perceptive person at times, I suppose. Oh, we were looking at the damage breakdown. That's right. Blood boil above melee. That's the mark of a lot of AoE damage. Lucid Dreams even healed. Again, Lucid Dreams healed more than Stand Your Ground. It's crazy. I don't know how that's possible. I really don't. But whatever. Lingering Spore Pod's coming in strong, though. Out healing Unholy Strength. That's a good barometer right there. Let's take a look at... I want to see the uptime on this buff. So the Secrets of the Deep only had 6% of the time. Where's the other one? This one I had 42% of the time, so that's not very good either, is it? Good morning, Metro. Hey, Roberto, what's up, buddy? I always enjoy your videos while I do keys. Sweet, man. Glad to hear that. Yeah, Unbridled Fury only up 20% of the time. That's weird. I literally only used 10 pots as well. It confirms it. Somehow it's up for 10 minutes and 10 seconds, though. That's not possible. But whatever. Unless I accidentally used one at the very end of the dungeon. I don't think I did, though. What else? What am I looking for here? There it is. Lucid Dreams. Okay, 24% uptime. It's not very good. But it's not terrible. I mean, it's more uptime than trinkets and stuff. So that's not bad. Not a terrible miner. But obviously, if you can get a good value out of Nullification Dynamo, it's just going to be the best one. You get so much offense from it, too. Wait till you see how much... Is it actually 34? What? Mine says 250 or so. 34 what? Or the versatility from Lucid Dreams? No, it's higher than that, yeah. 816 leech. Oh, that's the major. We don't use that. 360 verse. Wait, does this scale with something? If yours is 250 and mine is 360, must scale with. Maybe it's. I think these scale with neck level. I heard people talking about this. Is it? Do you guys know if that's true or not? I've heard that these things scale with neck level. Mine is rank 1. Still, it doesn't. I don't think it gives more verse at rank 2. Stats do scale with neck level on essences. Okay, cool. So this is gonna heal for more the higher neck level I am. That's what you're saying? We'll have to take note of that. 14988. That's the number on that. Well, that's Memory of Lucid Dreams. What about on this? 1011 health every 4 seconds. So next week I guess we'll get to 59 and we'll find out. My neck is 57. I'd have to like, I don't know. Cool. Alright, we good? Took the shaman. Alright, well, we don't really need a lot from here anymore. We're basically just fishing for Titan Forges. The next dungeon I do has to be one that gives good bracers. I have to get bracers. Are there even bracers in this dungeon? There probably are, but I don't know what they would be, so let's find out. Wrists. Haste. That's good. That's good. Okay. This is worth it. That's a good piece. High haste. Not a bad piece at all. These hands would be better than the ones I'm wearing as well. Legs, I already have socketed legs, but these are... Oh, these are them. No, wait. Same stats, but different piece. And I got this ring last night. And then, of course, a 430 big red button wouldn't suck. Hey, Flytrucks, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? And, you know, if we get a 440 weapon, I'm not going to say no either. I got 450 wrapped, ritual wraps on DK. Was that bracers or something? It's not bad, sweet man. Are you talking about Machimba's? Machimba's ritual bandage? King's Rest have weapon or wrists? Oh yeah, they do. Those are good wrists as well. We should probably just do King's Rest over and over again. Because that's the best ring in the game right now, and a couple other decent pieces. I mean, the gloves aren't bad either. I know that those are the gloves I have, so really I'm just fishing for the weapon, a bigger version of the weapon. It absorbs 236k damage with 16 versatility. Gotcha. Yeah, it's not. I guess that's actually not bad. They buffed it. I forgot they buffed it. In Season 2, it was terrible. Like, healed so little. I still have mine, right? My 415 absorbs 122%, 122.9k, so 123k basically. Constore's Death Strike healing, I noticed, but yeah, any damage you take, Constore's Death Strike healing. I mean, the absorb itself doesn't do anything for that. Any damage you take, regardless of if you parry it, like any damage that you would have taken counts. So if you completely absorb a hit and then Death Strike, that's like the best way to maximize your blood shield. Take no damage and then Death Strike for a big amount, and then you'll have a really big blood shield. See if we get the, we got it. Let's make some pots real quick. Can only make 12. Man, why did we just get 2 there? What? Just lagged, I think. Hey, what's up, Matt? How's it going? Is this Bartholas or something? I feel like I'm lagging. 150 MS. Anyway, I almost thought you would be on the Pally today. Oh, no. No, I haven't even started any of that stuff, so it'll be months from now before I ever do any alts, but we'll probably do some at some point. Alright. Yeah, it is Bartholas. Sweet. This will make it interesting.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the hell? There's a feast down? I didn't even see it. Alright, so I don't think we'll pull both pack. I don't know. I'm just on the fence. It's like so slow to pull this pack one at a time here, but at the same time, you can't stop the ice spritzer, so I think it's probably not worth having 2 people get frozen constantly. It's going to be slower. And they keep healing each other too, so that's not to complicate it further, especially on a 12 now at least. 10, it dies, everything dies so quick, doesn't really matter. Should have interrupted this instead. We can grip it though. Let's do that. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. Go left only. These give 0 count, right? These yellow mobs? I'm pretty sure they give 0. Looks like a reaping pack, but doesn't really matter now, obviously. Used to be a problem when you like pull a bunch of yellow mobs or reaping, because then there'd just be way more mobs, but those days are over, luckily. Ugh. So annoying. The shield like prevents me from clicking on the body of NPCs for some reason. The thing I don't try to do that with explosive. Oh my god. They're so small, I'd never be able to do it. Bombkin doing pumper DPS. Look at this shit. Look at this number he's posting. Oh my god. How is he doing so much, dude? I can't believe this. This is crazy. I've never seen a number like this on this few mobs. Just kidding. I saw it all day yesterday. Alright, do the combination pull here again. Can't, oh, I don't have grip. Well, that was fucking stupid as shit. I just did something really stupid there.
Beware.
Okay, yeah. I pretty much just wiped this with that nonsense that we just did there. Why is there so many explosives? Can't do this clean, it's definitely not worth doing. It's on me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm dead. Cool. Anyway, Metro wipes the group. Yeah, that was, I mean, I didn't wipe the group, but I contributed to it because I didn't get threat on those mobs. So fucking stupid. I don't know why that, I don't know. It's just a bad play on my part. Not having grip there was a big mistake. I don't know where I used it. I killed nothing as well, literally no mobs. Okay, we've successfully done it this time. Anyway, big damn, what? What's up?
Beware.
Okay, I'm just dying, just not getting healed. That early stun doesn't really do much for us. I mean, I guess it increases our DPS a bit, but people do it all the time. Just makes this harder, makes this take longer. Stun that. Okay, we got the assassin that we gotta worry about again. Not anima of life for blood decay, correct. Looking for a little bit more of a defensive setup this dungeon. Don't you just love when people put this shroom thingy on 4 shrooms and not the stack of 8 right next to them? Oh, and under rot? Yeah, that is annoying. You shouldn't die as a blood decay, but yeah, it is annoying. That is, it's so dumb. I don't know. People do that all the time. It's like there's like a giant forest of them, and people are like, oh, there's one. Hey, mushroom, I'll go. I'll get you. It's like so stupid. Or what's even worse for me is when I move the boss halfway across the room to get a big fat stack of them, and then somebody stands right next to the boss with it and gets it before the shockwave happens. It's like, what? Are you stupid? Perhaps. I mean, I guess that's probably the case, really. If you do something like that, you're definitely not thinking. A guy legit used the debuff on a single shroom instead of 7. That's nuts. Shroom boss is nothing if you just invite a monk. Well, you can dispel it, but you shouldn't have to worry about that. You can just do the mechanic. So we had to soak 4 on a mage with block, and I soaked 3 with 100k HP. Damn. You didn't have AMS up? Run. Run, run, run. Not use it earlier? Oh, unlucker. They were legit brain damaged? Yeah, sounds like it. Sadly, it's just, there's so many people who have brain damage. I didn't realize it. I wonder what like the overall population of the world is. Of the world of Warcraft, that is, sorry. What? Oh yeah, because I'm on Barthalas. I used it too late. I tried to use the prevention from knockback, and I used it, but it didn't give it to me. Sadly. Oh, the connection's not that bad. Some small things go wrong, but it's not something that I would be like overly worried about. My prefrontal lobes are atrophied after 12 years of daily quests. Oh, really? Yeah, that's why I don't do daily quests. Please understand. Yeah, no doubt. I understand. I know that everyone makes mistakes. I'm not an exception, but there is a difference between generally being an idiot. When given feedback, you act out like a spastic spurge, realizing the mistake you made and correcting it. Yeah, no, obviously. People don't handle criticism well in this game. That's one of the biggest problems with, you know, low coordination groups. Usually, any type of talking usually causes fights. We've been talking about that for a while now. Like, any type of conversation in a 5-man is usually going to end up being a bad thing. It's either going to distract people or it's going to end up causing a fight, like one way or the other. Because either way, when you're typing, you can't be playing, right? You're not pressing globals when you're typing. That's one way or the other. That's the facts. We had a mage. The Ragnaros people are the most brain damage. You're probably right, to be fair. I can write a novel while playing a Brewmaster Monk. I can fit an entire paragraph into Frosty K's downtime. Oh yeah. I guess if you're like a really fast typer, but I'm not. I would definitely miss a global. It's not like you have downtime on globals. You just have gaps in your rotation. If I don't take Rushing Jade Wind, gotcha. I'm just dumb. Oh, is that it? That's the difference? Gotcha. Well, you can't help how you're born, you know what I mean? That's what I always say. If you're born bad at Blood DK, then that's just how it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Not much you can do. Hey, Boomtown! What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Yeah, let's not do anything too froggy here. We're having some trouble with trash in this group. I was born not braining good, yeah. I was born an amazing feral druid. See, that's a bad lot in life, isn't it? Like, oh man, you should re-roll. I heard someone make some pretty good vids with Blood DK. Someone should be able to watch those and learn how to play Blood DK. Yeah, but like I said, I mean, it's just a natural. Like, if you don't have it, if you're not born with it, you might not be able to do it. You know, I don't know. It's just how it goes. Like my death strikes are naturally big. I was born with a big death strike. You know what I mean? Like that's it's just genetics. You know what I mean? Somebody in my family had a big death strike, and that's just how it goes. So that's just how it works. Anyway, my Feral Druid is broken with the new essence. I really feel is good. Good lot since 8.2. Yeah, I mean they've been good the whole time. It's not like their damage is bad, but they're just they're not bombkin. That's the problem. Their damage has always been fine. But they just bring nothing to the group that Bombkin doesn't bring, or doesn't also have. Like, Bombkin just has better things, you know? A large death strikes run in your family genes with the J? Yeah, seems that way. Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it? What, runic power? Yes, runic power depreciates over time if you're out of combat. So if you finish up, so if you were, let's put it this way. So if you have 100 runic power at the end of a pack, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna save it. Well, that next pack that you're saving it for Bone Storm, better be very close, because otherwise you're definitely gonna go. You're gonna be at 99 one way or the other. Like you're not gonna get there with 100 even one way or the other. So you might have to hard strike again. That's the nice thing about having the 125, because you only need 100 for Bone Storm, so you get a little bit of wiggle room there. I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, great genetics, yeah. I feel you. Okay, another guy dead. What the hell's taking him so long? Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, Stromy, how's it going? Boomtown! Yeah, right. That's what I was saying. Resident Quack, let's get a stun. Let's get a stun. Okay, we got the stun. Anyway, what do you think I should replace the trinket from Opulence on Blood Decay? I'm gonna replace it as soon as I get one of the new raid trinkets at 430. But even at that, I don't know if it actually does more healing. This trait is, or this trinket is very good. If I had infinite time, I should be in both Crucible and Mythic Opulence every week, but don't have time for it. There's a big strain on the grid today. Power went out right as I posted that keyboard link. Oh yeah. What does that mean, a big strain on the grid? You talking about the healing add-on? Or the raid frame add-on more so? I actually had a lot of trouble with this boss too last night. We didn't wipe, but these ads are a pain in the ass on a higher key. Limit is so close to killing Za. Is that cool? Gotcha. That sounds cool. That's a good one. You gotta admit that's a good one. Anyway, gonna be close to 100 degrees here. Sweet, that's awesome. I hope it's gonna be that hot here, but I don't think it's gonna be. It'll probably barely break 90. Stupid cold ass temperatures. You're all welcome for his dad joke. Yeah, you are. I hope that's not in Kelvin. No, not Kelvin, no. Man, it was fucking 0 degrees Kelvin the other day. It was cold. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Relax, relax, relax. Lol, we would be dead. Ugh, see, I knew somebody was gonna react. For fuck's sake. Laugh Maffeo? Or Laugh Mayo? LeMayo? Yeah. No, it wasn't that funny, to be fair. I mean, I know it was very funny, but it wasn't that funny. I mean, come on. Science good? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It was to me. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, that's fair, man. To each their own, you know? Like I said, some people are born with small death strikes. That's... Can't help it. Some people find not as funny jokes funnier than they should. And that's probably a brain damage thing, too, you know? Like, I wonder what the rate of brain damage to laughability is per joke. I have to look at the studies. I understand Kelvin very well. I own my own photography studio for many years. Wait, what does that have to do? Is that a joke? Or what does that have to do with anything? That one I don't get. But she said it was an average death strike? Yeah, I mean, why would she say otherwise, right? Okay, we got the emissary there somehow. I don't know how that happens. Kelvin is the temperature of light. Oh, yeah. Spamming the spectrum, or spanning the spectrum from blue to yellow? Is it? Are we sure we're talking about the same thing? I didn't know that. It's how you use the death strike? Well, to be fair, that is the case. You're right. Using it well is way more important. Just like the real world metaphor that we're making. Using it well is way more important. What? Looks like a wipe coming up. Too many explosives. Yeah, let's just get these back here. Why am I just not getting any healing? Anyway, when I flop my wiener out and she's like all at you, and but then she's like, oh. Okay, anyway, that's weird. Girls call my swapping out a bear form for a Swiftman cute. Oh, that's cool. Oh wait, I forgot to use the metaphor. Yeah, you did. I'm in a lot of trouble with trash in this group. Partially because of some odd things that I've done. Like, I didn't see those mobs. I don't even know where they were coming from, honestly. If she calls it cute, that's a good thing, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Anyway, what the fuck? Maybe I am still drunk from last night, but I'm laughing way too much watching your stream. Oh, sweet. Maybe you are, I don't know. And then they're all like, sir, you are at a Denny's, please leave. Why would they say you're at a Denny's and then tell you to leave? That doesn't even make sense. 2 inches, but the tip spins? Oh, wow. It's fancy. It's fancy. That's a weird one there. I don't know about that. Yeah, it was at McDonald's. Yeah, exactly. Everyone probably has boss killing talents for Tyrannical. Not really. We're just making some odd mistakes with the trash and how it's been associated with our progression on it. Like, for example, that pack. I didn't even see that shit happen, but I don't know. Anyway, like a dream tool, like a Dremel tool. Oh yeah, that's neat. Got at least hard strike a few times before you death strike. You're right, that's true. Or you can AMS and get some runic power. Death striking too early will give you a bad rep. Death striking. Well, yeah. I mean, if you, yeah. I mean, blood shield helps a bit with that, right? But realistically, yeah. If you death strike before you've taken damage, you've wasted it. Oh my god, how does this keep happening? Oh my god, alright, we're gonna wipe again here, Jesus. Making a lot of big mistakes today. I don't know what's going on in this dungeon. The hell is that blob? What is that? Yeah, it's about to die anyway. Not yet, but it's coming up. Oh, there's that link. That's gonna save us, I think. Nope, still gonna die. Oh, that's a death strike. That's a death strike and a dead. Yep, cool. Alright, and we again kill almost nothing. Blood shield, yeah.
I have many lucky dues for you.
Blood helps protect you from preventable diseases. Is AMS like thinking of something gross so you don't death strike too early? Yeah. Guess so. And then she tells all her friends after you death strike too soon. Does that actually happen? I don't know why anybody would say something like that. Doing it that way just gives you weird kinks when you death strike. Nice. She's all like, I thought it was with the real Blood DK, but ended up acting like a prop pally. You mean a feral druid? Popping their CD. Furry druid? Oh yeah. Why? What happened? Yeah, we killed one mob out of all of those 7. Enhanced Shaman? Holy Priest. Oh my god, some bad classes. Holy shit. Don't type those things out, man. You might get cursed by having one in your group by even saying their names. Please not so big, yeah. That was not intentional, but yeah. We're definitely making this as hard as it possibly can be on the timer. That's what she said? I don't think she said that, to be honest. Maybe that's what she told you she said. But I don't think she said that. Never to me, yeah, no, obviously not. Has to be big in the first place, right? And we got some weird conversations going on right now, huh? Let's talk more about what else? What do you guys like? Boating? You guys ever boat? You guys ever ride a boat? What's everybody's favorite type of vegetable? Hell yeah, I'm motorboat. Alright, bad choice.
4.
Let's keep trying. We'll find something.
2, 1.
If you want a job done right, use Beguiling. Looking for
Alright, well, we at least we lusted here. Thick, long veggies. Oh, yeah. For me, it's Brussels sprouts. Yeah, Brussels sprouts. They're good. I have a 14-foot aluminum fishing boat. Oh, really? That's cool. What do you do with it? Anything? I would just drive with it like taxied on my bumper in town and just act like I'm a big fisherman. The problem with fishing is all the chum afterwards. Oh, really? What does that mean? Unaware of what that means. Just fishing on small lakes around my house. Nice. That's cool. Is there boats that could be driven on the land? It would be cool if you could drive a boat on the land. Because it kind of sucks having to, like, taxi the boat to the water. You know what I mean? It's almost like, oh, that's pointless. Duck boats? Hello? What's that mean? There are those amphibious vehicles? Right, yeah. So it's like an ATV slash boat. Nice. That's cool. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, it kind of takes the mystery out of fishing, right? Like, alright, we gotta drive this truck to this lake so we could use our boat. Like, it'd be cool if the vehicle itself could just go in the water. This happened to us last night, all 4 sides completely covered. Definitely not good. I mean, any vehicle can go in the water? Really? Anything is possible with Flex Seal. What is that? Getting out is a different story? Yeah, it's tougher to get out. How many ducks would you have to tape together, though? Not sure. That's not legal, is it? Hey, Theodorus, what's up? Does Aegis of the Deep Major show the amount of damage? No, sadly not. Evening community, how are we? All good? Yes. As every day, we are all good. Should I finish leveling my warlock? No. Nothing is illegal if you don't get caught? No, that's not how it works. That is definitely not how it works. By law, it is illegal. Whether or not it's punished doesn't matter. Killing somebody is illegal, but if you take a plea deal and like, you know, first degree whatever instead, then you still committed a crime, right? It's still a crime. Demonology is real fun. Oh yeah. Tell that to OJ. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He still committed a crime, even though he wasn't punished for it. Wait for 8.3 for Affliction to reach its late expansion stride. Oh yeah. I don't think that's gonna... I mean, Affliction's been good the whole expansion, really. No problems with them. It just... AoE damage is terrible this expansion. No, I mean, they don't even find out. It doesn't matter. It's still illegal. You know what I mean? The action still took place. So, by law, like, the judicial branch of the government is not hinging upon, the police arresting you, you know what I mean? You can always just turn yourself in as well. Like this, it doesn't work that way. Anyway, Affliction is good as Internal Palace. Yeah, I mean they've been good in every raid, really. That's the thing. Hey Jens, what's up, buddy? If a tree falls in the forest and nobody sees it, did I still kill someone with the tree? Yeah. If it happened, it happened. That's it. You know. No getting around it. But did it happen if no one knows? Somebody knows. The person who committed the crime knows. It's not like the tree situation where like only the tree knows and the tree is not conscious, so we can't be sure that it happened. But if you commit a crime, you know, right? Tomorrow I get rank 3 Lucid Dreams. Nice, keep that up, man. I don't think it's probably not very good for Resto. What does it do for Resto? Oh, it gives mana back or something? Maybe that's good. I don't know how it works. Affliction can reach the greatest stride in history. It's a 3-minute spec now. Oh yeah. What does that mean? You mean it's only good with the CDs? I don't know about that. But yeah, they've been really good single target. Increases mana regenerate. Oh wow, that's pretty good. But probably not. Like you don't really need mana regenerate in raids. Just manage your mana a little bit better. Oh, this is on the internet. I did not kill anyone with the tree officer. Please don't look into it. Yeah, don't, you might want to chill. Alright, well, I guess we gotta pull this. Don't really want to, but we have to. Anyway, doesn't rank 3 for healers give a ton of leech too? Oh, it doesn't? I don't know. It was Tromy who did it. If something did happen, oh yeah. What happened? I'm not sure what you mean. Well, overcount, but whatever. Even after all of this nonsense, 23 deaths. Still very good chance we're upgrading this. Like, really good chance. We'll even use a real pop for them since I kind of fucked them.
3, 2, 1.
A very valuable thing to do on this boss, so we'll get in range so we can actually hit him. I got 450 Jess's Howler yesterday. That's pretty neat. Oh, that's a good one, man. 450, goddamn. Congrats, man. Want to buy orb crushing tank for 10 to carry motherload mechanics, failing mage. How's it going, dude?
Run away, little girl.
Take some high caliber carnage.
Well, it can't be any harder than last night, but that Azurite Heartseeker mechanic did so much damage on that 17 we did last night. It did like 70% of the people's health if they didn't reduce it. It was kind of crazy. Anyway, if you tank on that corner, do you never get the bomb? Yeah, right here. This edge right here, there cannot be bombs there. Got lucky there, I was already near it. On me again. Final one's over there, but it's on the hunter. Very good. And that's actually perfect. This is really ideal. Now he's really close to where we want to be. Alright, 2.5 minutes to kill the boss. That's very easy. As long as nobody dies or something stupid. That's happening. Turn him away like we learned last night. A little bit easier to dodge the Gatling gun if it starts away from the group. There's the lust. Alright. That ices it. Boss now dies. Which is good. It's good to die. It's good to die as a boss. That's your goal. That's your life's goal. So you take it in the corner to the right. Right here. Yeah, this one here. Directly here. You stand directly here. There cannot be any bombs ever. Directly on this corner. You can never get it. All bosses go to heaven? Yeah. Well, a little bit harder than it should have been. No loot, though. Fucked up a couple things there, but we still upgraded. So melee should stand on tank. Yeah, you just gotta stack up whenever the fire is coming out. You don't have to stack there the whole fight. But whenever the fire is coming out, just collapse on that. So it's difficult because of the Gatling gun. So try to pull the boss a little bit away from it. Because if you're in the dead center, like if the boss is in the dead center of that stack point, and the Gatling gun is happening, and you're standing in the dead center of the boss, you will get hit by the Gatling gun. You have to be behind him or to the side of him. If you're inside of the boss's hitbox, you will get hit by it. So anyway, yeah, you have like a 3-yard patch. Yeah, it's not too big, but it's big. It's like, you know, it's sufficient. I got a pistol. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. But sadly, I think this is going to have to be the last one. I don't know. I have to go in about an hour, and I don't know if I'll be able to get 2 in an hour. I guess if we do really easy keys, we'll have time. Please unhide mimic. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry. Anyway, I guess we could try to find really easy keys. 10 King's Rest. There we go. We need that. So we try to get 2 more in, but have an hour basically. So. It's my other channel that subbed your channel. Nice. I got a 10 temple if you want to do it. Well, if you want to do it after this one, we can, yeah. Oh, Ice Block signed up. Alright, we got King's Rest 10. Let's crush it. Got the block. Got big block! I'm gonna fucking dominate this 10 though, man. I'm gonna go offense. What am I doing here? This is getting too easy now. We don't need defense for this shit. What should we do here? Ripple in Space, maybe? Crucible of Flame, probably just better. And then we'll stick with Nullification Dynamo. There's plenty of offense to be gained from that trait, so. Yeah, look at Null Barrier did more damage than Cut of Death, so that's pretty good. No problem, I should be on for most of the day. Alright, we'll do your key after this. Just for some reason, if I forget, just remind me, okay? But yeah. We'll do this one and then that one, and then that'll be it. Hopefully we'll have time. This doesn't go well for some reason, then sadly I won't be able to, but we should have time. We should have time. This shouldn't take that long. As long as we fill up quick. We already have a healer, so.
Do you know who I am?
As long as both groups fill up quick, it should be fine. Blood of the Enemies Minor is really good at later ranks. Blood of the Enemies. That's probably a DPS essence. I don't recognize that name. There it is. Oh, that's that one. Everybody was going nuts about that one, yeah. That's cool. Alright. Fine group comp here. Sure thing. I just joined the Discord. I'm on Shadow Mood server cluster for the win. Sweet man. Or FYI, sweet. Yeah, we could do. It doesn't matter. As long as you're on US, we can do anything together. If you have rank 3, it gives haste while stacking and a burst of haste when done stacking. That's cool. That sounds good. If I ever play Frost, though, I will be using Purification Protocol. No way. I don't. It would be tough for anybody to convince me that that's not best in slot for 5-mans, especially on Fortified Week. This just seems like a mandatory pick. Got lucky here. This guy's also got War Mode on. Hopefully he'll click. Hello? Anyway, cool. That's how I figured it worked. You need my battle net? Nope. We can just make a group and get together. Alright, guess this guy's AFK, of course. Anyway, what classifies as an aberration? A mob that's an aberration, but that's only for the stun, so don't worry about that. I don't actually know if there are any aberrations. These ones here, these the little fucking minions of Zool thing that fear you, they're definitely aberrations. But other than that, I'm not sure. I don't know if there is anything else, honestly. But that's not why you're using it. The stun is not why you're using it. There's probably other stuff, I'm sure, but I don't know what it is. These guys holding me back here. Let's go. Pretty good chance I don't. At this point, I don't think. We're going to have to destroy this, which I guess it's possible, but this shit's taking way too long to get started.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. So if we can complete this key in 24 minutes, then I'll have time for the other one as well. Started off with the speed pot.
Tomb of the first troll king. Wish I could be there to greet you myself. My power has already taken root. Binding the ancient spirits to the will of my master.
Oh yeah, we have rep pally. That's cool.
Beware.
He got feared immediately. That was funny. He had to like bubble out of the fear just so he could just get rid of it. Oh, we're really gonna be elevating the pace here, trying to push this as far as we can. What's going on?
Beware.
Anyway, no problem. You're gonna be on again later? Nah, that's would be it for the day. Hopefully this is gonna go well, and then we can just do what we gotta do.
Beware.
Anyway, have a great evening. I'm not going yet, dude. Relax. Okay, it's not working out here. But these would die faster than this.
Beware. This temple is under Gahun's power.
MDI pulls? Nah, not like pulls, just trying to keep ahead of the group the whole time. Oh, yeah, they're stuck back there, so. Anyway, we're gonna wipe her. I don't know what these fucking idiots are doing. You have to invis pot and get here, dude. You can't just stand there. $426, grats, man. Okay, so this throws everything off now. I don't know where those mobs are. Oh, that is terrible. Oh my god, that is so fucking terrible. Those mobs are over there with that pack now. Anyway, I don't like playing my Mistweaver unless it's one I know, or with Mistweavers, mainly because I feel like they always snipe my direct healing. Oh yeah. Did we get them, or what happened? Did they come over? No. God, 5 explosives, Jesus. Able to get the interrupt off at the last second there. It's pretty good. Alright, I have no soothe again in the group. Okay. Yeah, this group blows. How do you always get so lucky with good groups? I mean, I don't know. It's just a bad comp you need to dispel in this dungeon. Too many mobs that are going to be way too difficult to not have a purge or whatever, a soothe. Oh wow, I have... Huh. Hey, what is that? That's not it. I thought I had Cut of Death on both mobs. Does the Tide Emissary make mobs immune to purges? Yes, makes it immune to everything. They can't be done, they can't be interacted with in any way other than damaged. Can't be slowed, knockback, grip, nothing. I was curious specifically for Waycrest. Oh, you mean like, I don't know, maybe you can purge them? I highly doubt it though. Why Waycrest? Oh, like the guys who cast the shield mechanic, whatever, the spectral shield or some shit. Now let's use a real pot air. Nice lust. That's great drums. Thanks, man. Just drums before the fight even started. When we have a mage, that's a couple stellar guys. Just going in. Paralysis 3. Anyway, okay. That's it. Not a lot of comments today. Everybody's too busy watching the gameplay, I guess. Anyway, is Pally from a meme server? He's from Mal'Ganis. I don't know. Not the epitome of the meme servers, but that was a pretty ridiculous thing to do right there. Use drums before the boss even happened. The boss wasn't even attackable when he drums, and we have a mage, so I don't know.
You can't stand against the Zandalari.
Okay, which one we get first? Hopefully, this one. Unlucky. This is definitely the worst one to start with when you have rune weapon. So because the mob's always jumping around there. Not getting a lot of defense or offensive out of rune weapon there. Okay, hopefully it's not that pack next. Maybe this one next would be ideal. It is that one. As unlucky as you can get. I should have waited, I guess. Anyway, girls love it when I double death strike with rune weapon. Yeah, I bet they do. Everybody likes it. You mean girls are always healers, basically, right? So is that what you mean? That one had 1% left. Thought I would die to that heart strike, but it didn't. Sometimes I even impress myself with a good Dark Sticker Death Strike as Unholy. Oh yeah, what is that? Dark Sticker. Maybe the Paladin is a Make-A-Wish Foundation player? Maybe. Oh yeah, Pretty Kitty, that was you who became a Patreon last night, is that correct? So I appreciate that. The icon of the person who did it looked like your icon that you're using on places, so that was you, sweet. Thanks a lot. Very generous. Happened like after stream. I got the notification like pretty much right after stream was over. Anyway, it's a proc where if you kill an enemy, you get a buff that makes your net death strike heal for an additional 10% of max health. That's cool. Didn't know about that. On top of the regular healing, right? That sounds good. But does it work in PvE if you have the it's a PvP talent, I assume, right? Or is it for everything? Sounds like a PvP talent, but maybe it's for everything. Just be pot again. Takes me a really long time to get down here. Anyway, it's a baseline passive for Unholy and Frosty case. Sorry, Blood. Yeah, we don't need it, but that'd be cool if we had it. My God, could you imagine? Oh my, dude. Oh my God, if they had that, how much blood decay, how much Death Strike would do? It'd be, like, yeah, it would be too much. It'd be crazy. But it's like, so if a mob dies, you don't have to actually kill it, right? If a mob dies, or do you have to get the killing blow on it? Oh my dude, what's up?
Thousands of years ago, a blood contagion almost wiped out the Zandalari.
You had. Oh, okay. So it's pretty hard to use in 5 hands. And loving the buff to frenzy regen for Guardian. It makes your self healing so much sustainable. Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, I've yet to really play them, sadly. Just hit that MF Anima button, Inferno. Anima was made for Druid. Oh, yeah. You think? Wait, why? I'd say it's made for Demon Hunter and Blood Decay. Classes that could elongate their health pool with CDs. I don't know, man. That maybe at rank 3 it'll be a lot better, but right now it just seems like a waste. It's such like a... feels like a bait trait, a bait essence. I love the anime of Life and Death. It's pretty fun. Oh yeah. How old is that one? I don't watch a lot of anime, but Cop was telling me about this one called Sailor Moon or something that he likes. So I was checking that out last night. Wasn't very good. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah. Anima I meant? Oh. I can see Cop liking Sailor Moon. Yeah, me too. Because he told me he did. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like the Kool-Aid guy. He's a man of culture. Oh really? I wouldn't say that at all. He's from Canada. I wouldn't say that at all. Alright, we don't have lust for this. It's a good problem to have, I guess. I wish I was from Canada. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's all over there. Ice block. The block has got it. The blood curse must be purged. I don't know. I guess I used to never play with sound on, so I never really heard shit like this, but it was probably even worse in the old days, right? Where they only have like one voice line and just says it every time the mechanic happens. It's really stupid. It's like it's kind of embarrassing from Blizzard's part for this to just keep saying the same thing over and over again. At least that time he says something unique. Machimba the Embalmer. Yeah, we failed to open the coffin in time somehow. Oh, we got it. Just the last second. Prepare the booty. No, it's body, yeah. He's not supposed to live this long? I guess so. Tyrannical was a mistake for the art team. Yeah, for like whoever's in charge of getting the voice acting together. There's a bug in its hall where she says her voice line's 10. Yeah, I think they fixed that actually. I saw that on the hotfix notes recently. Another speed file. Let's go. Alright, we gotta pull this shit again. We didn't do this last time. We made a big mistake doing that. So we got a mind control. What's going on here? Takes a while. So we mind control and then we pull this. before that shit pats into it. Yeah, so there you go. Confirmation. We weren't sure of this before, but basically as soon as the mob gets in range, it's going to stop padding. And that makes that's a big problem. See how that mob is padding right now? If he got in range of the... It doesn't even matter. He's going to do it anyway. Watch what happens. You'll see it happen anyway. Yep, see, it just stops. And that's because the emissary, I have to imagine. So, if we didn't pull that there, we would have had to fight the emissary, that pack, and the big guy. And we actually wiped that pack yesterday. Which is kind of crazy because it's just our one pack. But yeah, it's a tough pack, all things considered. There we go. We'll swap my Berserker for the Beastmaster next pack. I think that's the right way to do it. Mind control the Berserker, pull the double pack, and then swap it out for the more damaging mob after we don't need to worry about surviving anymore. Because if we didn't do that, we'd probably die. 2 Berserkers on a pack that large would probably kill me. I ran into the same thing. Did you grip? Yeah, as soon as you could. Mind control the mob. The problem is, if you mind control it when the emissary is there, nothing happens. Like, it's immune, right? So you want to mind control the Berserker just to survive. If you don't think like you need to survive, then I guess don't do it. Just pull him as quick as possible. But if you think you're going to struggle to survive 2 Berserkers plus a pack that big, then mind control one of the Berserkers. And then once you've done that, grip the emissary in. And that'll be that. Otherwise, you got to fight the big pack with the, you got to fight that pack with the brute guy running around. It's a real pain in the ass, honestly, because, yeah, having to run out constantly while you're fighting mobs is very difficult. And then pull this pack back, because if you don't, that emissary is going to get pushed into the other pack there. This guy doesn't understand that that's what we're doing, though. What happened to the mob? Anyway, Null Barrier is a standard pick. Any dungeon that has a high amount of magic damage, I'm taking it, yeah. It just does too much offense to not take it. It does more damage than Cut of Death, so that's saying something. Imagine playing a tank that didn't have options that good. Yeah, I mean, grips in general is just so valuable, like unbelievably valuable. I can't imagine like maining it. What's going on? Why are we still in combat? Anyway, I can't imagine maining a tank that didn't have a death grip for 5 minutes. Even though obviously, like, you know, the consensus was in that Warrior was the odds-on favorite. There's just so many things you can do with Death Grip. I do have 10 plus in time season 3 because I did everything in time and did not get it yet. No, I don't. I don't have it, but I've not tried. I think the only one I don't have is Sathralis, but I don't really care. Maybe they got rid of the 10 one because the 15 one is for the essence, right? So maybe they got rid of the 10 one. What is going on here? Oh my god, a new release. Holy shit. Alright, well now we're going to be waiting a long time. Anyway, I got the Feat of Strength yesterday. You might be missing something. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. I never took a moment to look down. Why is there a gap there, though? Did they form up? So if you got Mechagon, will be no soon. What? There's not going to be a Mechagon Mythic Plus this season, dude. I'm so pleased to not have Reaping anymore. Yeah, me too. I'm I'm so happy that Reaping's over, honestly. At first, I was kind of like, I really hope I'm not going to miss Reaping, but now that I've done it plenty, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to miss it. Season 4 for Mech? No, nothing confirmed, but very likely, yeah. I do not miss Reaping one bit, yeah, same. Let's use a real pot here. Maybe overkill, everybody use all their CDs here. Anyway, I think the emissary is bugged in SOB. It did not give percent. Oh, really? Which one? Any of them, or? Oh, shit. Okay, let's stun early then, because I don't want to get multiple stacks here. Okay, good. That was close. Anyway, yeah, all. Metro, we were 4 guilty group with the Pug left key, and the Demon Hunter tank plus me. Solo 2 bosses on a tall 14 and basically 2-man the dungeon. Wow, that's crazy. What the fuck? How long did that take? You killed the last boss in a tall without a full group? Like, that's crazy. You don't miss reaping because it was fun. Now this fix is just 1 mob more in a pack. No, it wasn't fun. That's what I'm saying. This is a lot more fun for me. Enchanted emissaries never give count. Correct. The enchanted ones don't, but he's saying every emissary, so I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's not make this mistake again. We're going this way. Hey, Metro. Hey, Nick. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? I miss only having 3 affixes in a 10. Yeah. Everybody misses them being easy, I'm sure. But to be fair, they're really not any harder right now. Yeah, we 2-man the last boss on 14 with 2 Demon Hunters, 1 tank, 1 DPS. Everyone else was dead. That's pretty crazy. I came pretty close to solo saving the last, what was it, like 15% of that 14 this week, but explosives is just way too hard. I don't know how you killed explosives alone. That shit was a pain in the ass. Okay, see now there's really, oh, okay. Well, there are very few axes that'll come through here anyway. Anyway, Demon Hunter self-sustain of both tanks? Yeah, no, I'm sure it's just about the explosives. That was the hardest part for me. I could have easily soloed it, but explosives were just too much to constantly be fucking with. Holy shit, I almost got knocked off. Wow. That would have been bad, huh? That would have been real bad. I'm just safe. Fuck it, man. Face tank it. Icebound. Anyway, I did most explosives as Demon Hunter DPS. Nice. Oh, probably should have stood in that. Oops. Doing that is very stressful for the healer, I'm sure, but it's just not, I don't know, it's such a DPS loss to be running around and stuff. Even like the damage dealers are losing DPS because the boss is moving so much. So if you can survive that, you definitely should do it. It's a little closer than it needed to be for me, even on a 10, but... Anyway, we had at last 100 spiders moving around on that boss. Yeah, I could imagine. Regarding power level, at 430 in Season 2, we are basically at 400 in Season 2. Fun to think about, given that 400 was really scrub. Yep. That's what I agree. That's what I'm saying. This season already seems like it's easier, honestly. These lower keys are really easy already. Essences are really something powerful, right? Like, that's the big difference. The essence system really gives us a lot of power and a lot of flexibility too. Weird on EU this week, you get the totem boss first. Oh really? I didn't know it worked that way. That's interesting.
I spent my life resisting your master. Only for you to
Oh, you have to. Okay. I was gonna say, do you have to actually wait the whole time? I don't know how that works. Alright, so we'll open with AMS here.
There was no escaping Gahoon.
Was sure EU and NA had the same order? I guess not. Didn't know that worked that way either, but I guess it does. Anyway, sad, but DPS Essence is only one viable now? For what? What do you mean? No, just move as soon as the gate lets you. Yeah, no, I just wasn't sure how it worked. You have to wait for the whole cutscene to play or something? I never got there that quick, so I wouldn't know. Alright, that, fucking Raging Zool, doing a lot of damage. Everyone using the Iris one? Gotcha. I guess you guys are on your own. And spamming those lasers. You should probably be using the, what's it called? The Purification Protocol, honestly. That one just seems like invaluable. I use Iris as a passive. Nice. Alright, guess they're probably going to wipe here, so I better run back. Another speed pot. Using a lot of them in this dungeon. Oh, there goes a lot of damage. Anyway, anyone know how many times per dungeon Purifica? Yeah, I don't know. Super speed Metro? Yeah. We'll have to, I wish people would use it. I don't know why nobody fucking uses it. I've done so many dungeons this week, and I don't think the only guy I ever saw use it was that one rogue that we played with. That's it, the only person, so I don't know. I think, yeah, we did a dungeon with Faxi, and he used it too, but that was before I knew what it was. If it procs, yeah, that's what I'm saying, literally. I mean, does it does it proc 0 times? I guess you've used it, right? It's hard to know, I think, right? Maybe there's a weak aura that will track how many times it procs a dungeon. That's, unless you're like really paying attention to every pack, you probably miss one or two here or there. Icebound now. That thing just seems so like unbelievable though. I've seen it proc in every instance I've done at least once. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use on Fortified Week. Yeah, that's the case. But to be fair, it's like, it's not a bad essence anyway, right? Like, it's not like it does nothing else. You know what I mean? It's not like that's the only... Wait, what's going on here? Oh. It's not like that's the only thing it does.
Beware.
Why is he moving around like this? Stop it. Stand still. And its damage is... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like not bad anyway. It's a fine essence regardless. Oh my god. He's so close to being dead. That is unfortunate. Well, sadly, we probably want to... Well, we definitely won't have time for another one. It's unfortunate. Pretty short stream today, but... Saw the cookie crumbles on that one there.
Beware. You have earned it. Time to bleed. None can withstand my blade.
Can it kill the emissary too? Oh, I wonder. Great question. I guess it can kill any... I mean, who knows what it can kill. That's the kind of shit that wants to make me just switch and just record every single dungeon and see how many times it... Because, like, more data on that, the better, right? Like, there's a lack of data probably by... Well, maybe by now there's some good data, but... There's probably a lack of data, not... You know, confusing people on maybe it's not the best, maybe it's the best. But if people saw the data, like how much health it removed from the dungeon, every dungeon, I think people would understand that it's best in slot. Hey, Rep Paladin doing good in 8.2 Mythic Plus? I would say so, yeah. Okay, so Verse Mastery with that thing on it, or Crit Haste. Yeah, I don't think I want that. Does it have less stats on it too? That's not a good piece. I don't think I'm trading Haste for that. Anyway, no, it can't kill emissaries. I've seen immune. Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Stop him.
Yeah, and the higher you do, the better it is, right? So yeah, it's pretty nuts. All right. Well, sadly, that's that. I guess I've got about 20 minutes left, but obviously cannot. What the hell?
Tested, so they can
Obviously
begin
cannot
working
finish a
towards
key in
their
that amount of time.
destiny. Encourage them to return to the Hall of
Put it this way: if you use it and procs on pull, that's 2 million damage. You don't have to do to a mob, pretty much. Yeah, depends on the key and the fixes and the fixes, but. I mean, oh man, imagine. Oh my god, imagine. Holy shit, this is just ridiculous. Passed through my mind. Imagine if you pull the pack like. You know how in Siege of Borealis there's a lot of like small fodder and then there's one big mob, so it's a pain in the ass on bolstering. Imagine if you killed the bolstered mob. Like you kill all the small shit and used it and then killed the bolstered mob, one shot it. That would be like a 5 million health swing from a fucking single global. I did see someone on PTR kill the dino in AD with it. He's talking about like the big fucking floppy dino that's with that pack that nobody ever used to pull. I don't have any of these guys. Yeah, the one in the mid. That's awesome. That's pretty cool, to be honest. That's really interesting, man. I really like that. I'm glad that that stuff like that is what makes this Essence system so interesting. How does purification work? Just seems like it works on. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I wish there was more evidence. It seems like it can work on any non-boss mob. I'm assuming it can't I'm assuming it can't one-shot like Zool in King's Rest 2, right? We really need more fire effect mogs for plate. Why? It's a plate. I mean, it's not really. Well, sure, it was a bug, to be honest. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought like that's what I said. As soon as they posted that shit yesterday, I was like, that's that. It's getting nerfed. But then they said it was getting buffed. I was like, what? It's like a 3% proc to just one-shot anything outside of mini bosses and bosses. Yeah, I guess it definitely can't work on mini bosses too, right? Next week though, I'm definitely gonna, I'm like not gonna settle for no. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, can you use Purification Protocol rank 2, please? I'm just gonna say that at the start of every dungeon. Because next week, we don't know what next week is still yet, do we? But it's definitely fortified. Yeah, we don't actually know. So, but either way, it's definitely fortified. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, please use it. No, I'm not doing the dungeon if you don't use it. No, it's that's the buff, Taker. That's what they changed. That's what they changed. It used to like one shot a mob and still bolster, but they did it now. Anytime you don't anytime you one shot a mob with it, it will not bolster, sanguine, any on death effects. It's supposed to be Fort Quack teaming. Oh yeah. Oh, if it's teaming, oh my god. All right, I'm definitely not going without that. 17 mama load. Yeah, we did mother load last night. Was most of it was easier than I expected, and then some of it was, the last boss was very difficult. Kill one rare creature. Oh, that's gonna be a tough one. Let's do this quick. Get this out of the way, man, so I'm not overly stressed with doing that later. Hey, Covdova, what's up, buddy? Why good rep pally in Mythic Plus? High bulk, very high bulk. Very good burst DPS, especially AoE. And a pretty solid utility kit that focuses on, actually a very solid utility kit that focuses on group preservation. This week was supposed to be necrotic. Yeah, the weeks are different, but last boss in Mellow this week is a murderer. Oh my god, dude, you don't have to tell me. We spent over an hour on that boss last night. Everything one-shots you. Like the fucking Heartseeker is unbelievably dangerous. Couldn't believe it. So much AP to be gained. Couple wayward, couple Algans hanging out. Why Pharaoh Druid bad in Mythic Plus? Because they're just a worse pick than something else that they could already choose to be playing. That's the main reason. But there's a couple other reasons as well. We one-shot all the bosses? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. One-shot bosses that I thought would have been way harder. I figured that third boss would have been really bad, but... Well, it was kind of bad, but we did kill it.
We swift to fighting back against the Naga. Mary gave me that chance.
Oh, that stacks infinitely? Stacked up to a minute there. Demon Hunter DPS feels like Affliction Lock did at the end of Legion. Very full, yeah, definitely. It's only gonna get crazier. No socket. Anyway, yes, but Rep Pally AoE DPS outside of wings is very bad. I disagree, but it's not very bad. It's not obviously not fully maximized, but it's still very good. Thanks to the ephemeral, what's it called? Ephemeral projection or some shit like that. That makes them very good. You get those procs. That plus divine, what's it called? There's a talent, the final row talent that gives you free procs every once in a while. Those things make their AoE very consistent, or more consistent than it is without it, at least. Yeah, Ret's a good mid-tier pick. I think if I would make the tier list right now, they'd be like probably the last slot in tier 2. I'd definitely move them down from tier 1 because one of the main reasons they were so good in season 2 was because of the 5-second stun, 5-second AoE stun on Reaping. That's gone, obviously, so they lost some efficacy, and I think Monk gained some efficacy, so I think I would leapfrog Monk. So if I was to make the tier list right now, tier 1 would be Rogue, tier 2 would be, or tier 1 would be Demon Hunter, I'm sorry, not tier 1. Number 1 overall would be Demon Hunter. So in this order, Demon Hunter, Rogue, Bombkin, Mage. That's tier 1. Okay. Let's kill this rare first. That's tier 1. Then tier 2, I'm not 100% sure on, but somewhere in that tier for sure. Ellie, Windwalker, Rep Pally, and that's probably a 3 on that one. Don't sleep on hunters. I'm sleeping on them. I'm not sure why they would be better than other ranged right now. Okay, let's do this. Maybe Hunter in tier 2 as well. Hunter at the end of tier 2. I love shamans. They always get instant invite. Yeah, I think I would have. I think it would probably go Ellie Shaman, Windwalker, Monk, Rep Pally, Hunter. That's tier 2. Then tier 3 is the same shit as it was. Basically, the rest is the same. Warlock, Death Knight. What's left? Can't even remember. Warlock, Death Knight, Shadow Priest. Then Feral Druid, Warrior, Feral Druid, and Enhancement Shaman. Is that it? Did I miss one? I probably missed one. Where is the setting to change the color on the algaes? It's not a setting. You have to make a script. Which I have. I linked it in I'm pretty sure I pinned it in the stream Discord. It's currently set to green, but if you want to change to a different color, I could change you. I could tell you how to change it. The most difficult lock. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a tough one. Wow. Okay. This one. Where is this connected to? It's hard to tell. Up here? Okay. Alright, we did it. Anyway, sounds like you're trying to put Feral in the bottom of the tier list. I think you're trying to say Feral instead of Demon Hunter. No. Definitely Feral, bottom of the tier list, yep. 7 mana pearls. Buy a couple more Azurite pieces and we'll scrap them before we go. Actually, I should go now. There's no reason to keep doing this. So thanks for watching. I'm going to see you guys on Tuesday with new affixes. And yeah, like I said, next week, definitely next week, one way or the other, we're using we're kind of going to bait people or force people into using that purification protocol, hopefully. Especially if it ends up being teaming. That's going to be really valuable. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you guys on Tuesday there. Have a good one.